Hello again. So rest of today, we're going to do some playtesting and balancing after getting done. Excuse me. Hang on a second. Okay, excuse me. What was I saying? We're going to get done with the remaining 6 challenge mode track difficulty things you got to do. Hey, Raimu. I think you mean to use the channel redemption, which is only claimable by one person. All right, so customers don't tip. Let's go do that. There you go. Yeah, earlier today it wasn't claimed for quite some time. Customers do not tip. Okay, so this is like less loot, I guess. Customers don't tip constraint. We're going to try to get this done in the next 90 minutes. In fact, I wonder if I should keep track of this. Yeah, there. Oh, what? 12:57 p.m. start time. Hey, gonna go dev. Oh, good. Happy to be here on your second monitor. First are slacking. Yeah, afternoon streams are always a toss-up. And hey again, Taylor. Customers no longer tip. Okay, so will customers tip is the opposite of whether you have this constraint. And now we just need to go code it in buy item. Hi again, Becca. You made it back. Back to chilling. All right, so where's the tip amount? Tip. Here we go. Isn't there a thing that figures out whether you should tip? Yeah, where's that? Get purchase amount. Tip equals 0. So if it's desired or if the entity is rare, then we set the tip. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this right now. If customers do not tip. So if customers won't tip. You know what we could do? We could set this, I guess we could just do this here. This only changes the tip amount, right? Yeah, let's try this. In fact, I don't know why I did this way. Shouldn't I just do get tip amount and pass in the item? Sale price multiplier. Do I need the item? Okay, so I need a bunch of things. I guess item, sale price multiplier. Man, the item value. I don't know. Yeah. All right, so private long get tip amount. Item, float sale price multiplier. So we put all this stuff in here. And here we would just say return this. Oh, but my customer can desire an item. All right, oh, okay, there we go. So return tip. Now, what is multiplier? Just a random number? Sure. Sale price multiplier is used there. And then if customers aren't going to tip, then let's just return from here. Cool. This looks pretty clean. Yeah, nice. Let's go try it out. So all difficulty. We're going to go put this in here. Customers do not tip. Now, how do we test this? Hey, Bitcoin. There's a rare customer spawn system. I guess we can just use this. Starting chance, we just set to 1. So this customer should always tip. And now they're going to spawn in your town immediately. Or maybe not immediately, maybe after 30 seconds. The Bitcoin is here. One of you is worth so much. All right, so if we just let this run, yeah, there we go. So there's a customer. We're going to put some items in and I guess add some workers, and they should tip every single time they buy something. We just got to wait for them to go buy something. Oh, they walked away. Come on, you know you want an item. You know you don't want to waste my time. You are me. Yeah, so 1 gold tip. Okay, great. So they're tipping. Now they should not tip. Whoops. Drat, how do we do this? We need to be on difficulty level, whatever. Highest difficulty level unlocked, 20. There we go. All right. So now we can go to level 14. Customers no longer tip. My customer should spawn in. Good. We should give them a bunch of stuff and they will just no longer tip. Are you going to buy something? You going to go buy something? Yep, no tip. Now, what if they desire an item? Might be a while before that happens. It's just these 3 customers. And so far, they do not desire anything. Oh, no, they're... Wait, yeah, there we go. Okay, so they desire a small blue potion. We give it to them, but now they won't tip. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, they just pay 2 gold. That's crazy. Yeah, main monitor or all monitors kind of stream. Hey, Coldfire. Yeah, I think what we're trying to all tell you politely, Yogo Dev, is stop doing work, okay? There's one thing that matters here. One thing only. And it's not your work. Customers no longer tip. Make them stop tipping. Looks pretty good. All right, then get rid of this. All right, so code difficulty level. I don't even know what the difficulty level is. What are you? Level 14. Actually, you know what? Why are we running into a scenario sometimes where I'm not able to go to a higher level? I'm not deleting the save file. Hey, Ronnie, welcome in. Norming all day? Not sure if it's even a typo. I just don't know what it means. Oh, maybe nothing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't even have to type. Yeah, so every once in a while this goes down to level 0, and I'm not sure why that's happening. If I quit and come back in, what happens? The guy showed up to install a new thermostat the apartment people never told us about. We can control it with an app. That does sound pretty nice. Yeah. I've never had a thermostat like that. And I think the only time I'd really care about it, actually, no, that's not true. I guess there are a couple times. One is when I'm here working and I'm like, I need the AC to be on. I wouldn't need to get up. But 2 is when I'm about to fall asleep and I'm too cold sometimes in the winter. It's nice not to have to get out of bed. What am I doing? I loaded the game. And what? This is broken now? No, this is working. What am I doing? What am I doing? I wonder if we're not loading something correctly. If I go to the title screen now and try this, what happens? Oh, it's working. What? What is going on here? Oh, I know what's happening. Okay, this is actually expected. It's because I get put into a challenge mode game without loading the game. So I'm on challenge level 0. And if I were to beat this and then go to title screen, I have nothing unlocked. Yeah. That's probably not good. Yeah, that's probably not good. I'm going to write a note to fix that. Fix how you only have level 1 unlocked if you just start the game as a dev and win immediately. It's because we apparently don't load your save file since you never clicked challenge mode on the title screen. Yeah. Norming is like setting team norms. Oh, okay. I've just never heard that before. Isn't coding just having codes that either work or doesn't work and you can't explain either? As a joke question, yes. Okay, so this is looking good. So many pink names in chat. You know it. Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out what the difficulty level is we just coded, and then I got sidetracked because I deleted my save file. I think it's 14. You know what we can do? We can just look at the last log message. No, 2 log messages? Yeah, 14. All right, code difficulty level 14. Done. Pink name, best name. Yeah. Switch to match your badges. It matches the one in this channel too pretty well. Your September badge is purple. I think pink and purple go well together. All right, so customers don't tip is done. Adventurers generate more slowly is already finished. Regenerate. There. Then perks cost even more. Perks. Oh, we had something for increase adventurer costs further. Hmm. I wonder what I even want this to be. Okay, let me show what we've got so far. Increase perk costs. When you don't have this constraint, which by the way is pretty early on, buildings only cost 25. And then when you have it, they go from costing 25 to then 50, then 75, then 100, then 150, then 150 again. Same thing with adventurers. They start going up by 25, then by 50, and then they stop at 250. So we could make these cost more, or we could just increase town perk costs. Thanks, I'll go Deb. Mine is pink in the hopes that people realize I'm not a guy. It never works. I think if I were curious about that, I would click your name. Except for in your case, you've got a stylized profile image, so I don't think it would be obvious to me even then. I mean, it's pretty clear that it's supposed to be a girl in the picture, but that I've seen people with like, I don't know, anime characters or celebrities or something. Yeah. I'll allow that. There we go. Yeah, thank you, Olga. I am a guy, so I never assume pink equals girl. Yeah, my name's Bright Pink. Actually, yeah. Mine's Bright Pink. I'm a guy. Sinistello, I think, identifies as he/him. Assume he's a guy. Okay, what am I doing then here? So yeah, what do we want to increase? Without playtesting, it's pretty hard to know for sure. Buildings, adventurers. It could be battle perks even. I guess if we're not going to have... Maybe that's all we should do. Maybe we should say town perks and battle perks cost more. Because nothing's been increasing battle perks up until this time. Although I guess these decrease how much sludge you get. Not that one. This one. This one. This one technically. Okay, let me think about this. Right now it's 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on and so forth. So if we add those numbers up, we can get that. If we started at 10, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I think that's what we should do. Battle perks cost more. Yeah, battle perks cost more. All right, so now let's go add that in. Battle perks cost more equals 22. Perks costs more. Increase. There it is. Battle perks cost more. Constraint. Good. And we'll put that here. And then I want to close out of everything else, and I want to go figure out how I did this for the other ones. So town tracker, I guess that was the closest one to this. Cost of next perk. We're going to do this for battle perk tracker. Cost of next perk was currently 5 plus number of perks times 5. Yeah. Then change this. Battle perk. Where is it? What? Huh. Weird. I don't know what I was doing wrong. Town player abilities. Why do we need that? We don't technically need that. At least not now. All right, and this is going to get battle perk cost. I tried one of these coding keyboards that cannot function. I use this even for not just coding. I like it a lot. I think the best thing for me about this is, let's say you use anything outside of like the main section of the keyboard. So the most common one is probably going to be backspace. Like on most normal keyboards, you have to move your finger quite a lot to reach backspace. But also arrows, if you ever use the delete key, home and end, maybe page up and page down, they're all sort of out of the way. And usually you have to like physically move your hand in a certain way. Some of them you can kind of just like float your pinky out there and hit something. But what's nice about this is these keys, which are currently U, N, E, and I, if I hold another key, they turn into up, left, down, and right. So it's like without having to move my hand, I'm moving the arrows around, and now I'm typing something, and now I'm moving the arrows around, and now I'm, backspacing or going home and end, page up and page down. I can go to different tabs. So I find that really, really nice. And if I did nothing other than that, I think that would be already a major improvement. But then also things like having the number keys of those same keys and, having symbols and stuff. I think that's kind of nice. That's more of a learning curve though. You can take a regular keyboard and just put arrow keys in kind of the middle of it, and it feels pretty good. So get battle perk cost usually came from here. Let me go get that. Get battle perk cost, number of perks bought. We don't need this. This would normally have been this way. So return 5 plus number of perks bought times 5. And the main thing I want to do is start at a different amount. So battle perk base cost equals 5. And battle perk base cost constrained equals 10. And then I want this to be base cost. Oh, we already have that here. Base cost or the constrained cost. And then just return the base cost plus that. All right, so this is pretty minor. Battle perks cost more. And then delete all this. And then put it in the difficulty thing, which I think I already did. Yeah, I did. All right, that's that. Let's try it out. Yeah, these haven't been too bad, and I have, 3 left? Except for I only have 2 ideas, so we really only have 2 left. Assuming this works. So we need a building that gives us sludge. Wow, we did not get them. There, we got it. And now we check the cost. So 10, 15, 20. That already seems wrong. Ah, yes, it is wrong. We got to do it this way, and we got to spell constrained correctly. The spelling doesn't really matter. It was consistent, at least. Consistently bad. By the way, Ronnie, did you try one of the coding keyboards for coding? Or did you try it for just sort of regular typing? Oh, but typing on a normal QWERTY since 1995. Frame not allow me to learn a new way to type. I see. Yeah, it's definitely difficult. I made a video. You don't have to watch this, but I made a video here when I switched from QWERTY to Colmac. It undid me. And it wasn't just like it was hard. It was that it made me question whether I even could learn anymore. One of the things that I hear about a lot is your reaction time decreases as you age. And I wasn't sure about ability to learn changing. And it's possible that it does. Like, I think if you want to learn a language, it's probably best to try to learn it when you're like 5 years old or something, or 3 years old. And sure, every other time is probably worse. But like, there's probably a big difference between learning at 10 and learning at 50. With reaction time, I think that's just probably a fact of life. Like, everyone's reaction time is probably just going to decrease as they get older. So whatever, fine. There are probably some games you can't enjoy as much. But yeah, I was wondering, like, have I hit that point? Can I not learn anymore? Learning curve would be so steep, any benefits would take way too long to pay for the initial investment. Yeah, and that's why I say that if you get any sort of QMK keyboard, like if I just type regular typing keyboard. So yeah, if you look at a keyboard like this, for example, and if you were to just, here, let's take this one, because this has a pretty big picture. Well, not anymore. If you were to do something where if you hold semicolon, it changes like these to the arrow keys or something, that's a really easy thing to learn. And then you're just done. And if you don't use it, it's not going to change anything too much because it probably won't cause too many mistakes. But it's a really big payoff for the investment. You can learn, but when you don't have the motivation, you won't. Yeah. I think that's a little bit separate though. What I'm trying to talk about here is, let's say you are, 20 years older than you currently are. When you reach that age, you might have the motivation, and what if you lack the ability? That's what had scared me. And I don't think it'll ever get to the point where you can't learn new things. It's probably just that it takes longer and that you don't retain it in your memory for as long. Okay, this is looking good. Yeah, I just didn't test this right. I'm gonna rerun this and try it out. Okay, so same deal as before. We click this, we do that, costs 5, then it costs 10. Yeah, cool. Now we go to a high difficulty, which we don't even have. Highest difficulty unlocked, 20. Load. And then go to level 15. Oh, this looks pretty crazy. No, 16. Oh, that's the wrong tooltip now. Oh, it's the wrong constraint. No, it's not the wrong constraint. What? What's going on? Oh. Whoops. Oh, that's a shame. I shouldn't have added that. So I'm off by 3? Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is right. Man, I thought I made more progress than I really made. Okay, well, whatever. So now the first one costs 10. Yeah, perfect. I can't increase this unless I get the building, which I actually did get. So it's 10 and then 15. Yeah, all right, I think that's good. By no means fast, but still good enough. I think that's fast. I think 80 words per minute using one hand too is especially fast. There are one-handed keyboards out there that are intended to be used with just one hand, and they're generally not that fast. All right, so I think this is good. Let's check that in. It says battle perks cost more, and this level is technically one level lower than I just did. What level does that make it? Level 15. Code difficulty level 15. Why doesn't this add up? I just did 15. So this would be 16. What am I missing? What is going on? Hold on. Something doesn't align here. Okay, so this is the tutorial. Then start with one adventurer. That's correct. Then you get town perks for buildings you don't have. Sure. Then increase cost. That's correct. 5 is missing. So we're just ignoring 1 right now. Then less loot. Seeds cost more. Enemy power plus. New customers. Garbage slime, slower hunger. Item sales are worth less. Loot magnet. Fish. Slower. Treasure chest. Customers don't tip. Entries regenerate slower. Battle perks cost more. These are all fine. Why did I type level 15 then? Something's wrong. Yeah, something is wrong here. Maybe I need to compare these with what we see here. So start with a lower, fewer adventurers. Town perks, more, less loot. Missing a modifier, so this is 1 level off. Give fewer seeds, enemy power, new customers. Garbage slime, items sell for less, loot magnet potency, fish sludge. Adventures and workers move slower. So this is level 12, and we're on number 14. Oh, because we have to do -2 for this. -1 because the list starts at 1, not 0, and -2 because we're missing number 5. Oh. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Hey, Dark. Also, I will just tell you quickly, Ronnie, one of the one of the chat rules we have is to try not to segment messages. You can only do between 50 and 60. You know, one of the things I've always been saying, though, for years has been that keyboard is still the ruler of the land, but it may not be in the future. We already have the ability to... I don't remember what the shortcut is for this. Yeah, we have the ability. I could click this little microphone here and speak commands into the AI and then have it type the code for me. And as you probably all have used on your phone at some point, you could dictate messages. Now, whether or not it gets your accent correct or the punctuation you want or something like that, that might be up in the air. But still, maybe someday we're just speaking more than we're typing, or a combination of the two. I think practically, my monkey type training, I think practically, if you don't feel like you're slow, and if other people aren't waiting on you, yeah, then there's no problem. So yeah, some people, some people just aren't bothered by the sorts of things I'm bothered by sometimes. Like I'll be watching a TV show and I'll be like, wow, this is such a slow paced show. And then if I speed it up enough, it becomes enjoyable to me. But other people just watch it at 1x speed and I'm like, what's the matter with you? This show sucks. All right, next up, items disappear faster. Let's go do it. Again, codex. And I receive voice overcoming a simple button press. Voice changing a single button press, I think would be different. But when you're typing, I mean, 60 words per minute means you're typing something like, what, 200 something characters per minute? So you'd be saving that many button presses. Like if you type, hi, my name is Adam. That on its own is 19 characters and it's only 5 words. Because there's always going to be a space, some punctuation here and there. So I can see that changing. I mean, if anyone ever dictates a message now, you've already decided you either don't want to type at that moment or can't type at that moment. You watched everything at 2x speed? Well, okay, so I just started listening to Game of Thrones. I read some of the books earlier. I figured out my whole library card situation, which I got to tell Kevin about. I started listening to Game of Thrones again, and this time I'm purposely going to try to listen to the whole thing at 1x. And part of the reason why is because there's a lot of detail in the book. So it's going to take, I think it was like 25 hours for the first book. Point is to lay in bed with no keyboard, just talking to your computer. Just whisper sweet nothings into your microphone. I know that's not what you're talking about, but it's still funny to me. All right, what am I doing? Items disappear faster. Items disappear faster equals 23. All right, get that and that. Okay, so this is going to say items disappear faster. Disappear from the ground faster, probably. Yeah. And then what determines this? There's a time to live somewhere. Time to live. There it is. It's at the 20. And where's this used? Literally in one spot. No, 2 spots. Why don't we call reset time to live? Okay, I see. So this is not a constant. But if I'm going to hard code this to 20, then I might as well just change it here. Yeah, so let's delete this. So normally it's 20. I guess what we're going to put here is like private const base time to live 20 and then constrained time to live will be 10. That might be too fast. So now we just return either the constrained one or the base time to live. And then we put that in here. So that'll be this. Hey, Gooey. Hello from Brazil. I could say the same thing according to slot or shot, I mean. Yeah, thank you for the sub. I think one modifier could prevent the timer reset when you drop an item because at some point you can juggle them. I think that's okay. Because it's if you feel like doing that, I don't really see a problem with it. But I think this will prevent a lot of people from being able to do that. Like 10 seconds when other stuff is happening in the game will probably make it feel a little bit more hectic. All right, the only other one we need to change is here. And now I think we're good, but we're missing one thing. Yes, this. This needs to now say items disappear faster. Yeah, and then let's reload all of VS Code because autocomplete stopped working. Better right now my laptop on my side table, which is why typing one-handed comes in handy. Do you not like resting the laptop on your lap? I guess I know you're laying down, so I guess it depends on if you're turned on your side or not. But if I'm sleeping or laying down on my back, I can like put my knees at an angle and then have the laptop at another angle. It works. I don't know if that's comfortable for you. What is this returning? A double? This doesn't even need numperk spawn. Oh, this isn't even called this. What am I doing? What am I doing? Items disappear faster. Get time to live. Yeah, in fact, this could just be called time to live. There we go. So delete that and import that and try to run it. Items disappear faster constraint. Yeah, this should just be time to live. I see juggling items is valid. It's exhausting to keep up with when one tries to do this. It's just a punishment. Didn't properly account for item drop rates. Yeah. Let me say this. If at any point, let's say we're looking at metrics and we're like, wow, lots of people get to level 10 and then just stop. I would assume by looking at these metrics that level 11 must be annoying. Or I guess level 10 must be annoying. One of the two of those. That's what I would assume without knowing anything else. So if we see something like that happening, we could be like, okay, is it not fun? Did the difficulty jump up all of a sudden? Did people just, they were just like, well, 10 levels was enough. I'm done. What do we even have in the metrics? We have just anyone's entire cmsave.json file. So it's going to contain all of the perks that you got, all of the twists that you got, how long you spent. So just anything is in this file, basically. So if we do want to end up saving anything else, we could just throw it into this file and it'll automatically get uploaded. We could also tell what camera position people used. Did I make the art? No, I only did the music. I am not an artist. Okay, so what did I just add in? I added in items disappear faster. Yeah, so let's go try it out. So I'm going to spawn a bunch of items on the ground and we're going to count. So is it 116 and they should fade out then at 136? Yep, perfect. Okay, now we're going to go to this screen and we're going to go to whatever difficulty that is. Here it is, 17. And we're going to spawn some items on the ground. I'll do it at exactly the 10-second mark. No, I can't time that. All right, well, let's slow it down and then do it at the 20-second mark. Okay, so now they should only last for 10 seconds. And at 30 seconds, they should disappear. Perfect. Yeah, it's working. Does it count the number of times I shake my mouse in anger? No, only in happiness. We got to get the anger count going. All right. Looks good. Looks good. Cool. Code difficulty level. What is it? 16. All right. That leaves us with 2 left. Enemy stats plus 50%. So constraint ID. Enemy or like increased enemy stats. And this is going to look like enemy power, enemy damage. Yeah, there. Increased enemy stats constraint. Whoops, I say that with an extra S. Stat constraint, there we go. And then rename this. Okay, so stat multiplier is 1.5. This is going to just be stat multiplier. Enemies increase enemy stats by stat multiplier. Now, why is this a problem? Ambiguity between, oh yeah. Drat. Let's just call it multiplier then. There. So this idea of upping the difficulty, I do think is nice, but I can't take full credit for it. Slay the Spire came up with their Ascension system, and I don't know if they're the first game that had this kind of idea in it. But yeah, at level 1, it does something, and then at level 2, it does something new, and it just keeps building on it like this, so that for everyone who plays the game, their level 3 is always going to be the same, but it will have included levels 1 and 2 within it. And that way, each level is understandable. Each level doesn't add such a crazy difficulty bump from the prior one. And it gives you a decent amount of content. Now, I will say I've been playing Slay the Spire more. I've been playing the Downfall mod. And the Downfall mod adds like 11 characters. And they all have the Ascension track. But they're on their own Ascension track. Can't type and talk, apparently. So I've already beaten the early levels with a bunch of characters. So it's like, okay, I like doing level 1 and level 2. Like, I'm still learning the characters. But then I feel like it's kind of a slog after that. But it is still fun. But I don't think I'd want to do this on all of the new characters. I think that's a little too much. Do you unlock the levels 1 by 1? Yeah, you unlock them 1 by 1. I think the thing about skipping levels, so skipping levels is if we ever have multiple tracks. So like, let's say you have level 1 to 20 with like a specialization A, and then you do it again with specialization B and with specialization C. Then yeah, I could see the need to skip levels. Whoops. But I'm not planning that. There is no specialization. So it's just level 1 to 20. And I don't think you'll feel the need to skip levels. Slay the Spire is a fantastic game. I think it's very well done. I think within about 10 minutes of playing, if you like card games, if you are going to like Slay the Spire, you'll probably like it within those 10 minutes. You'll probably like just get it, because that's what happened to me. I didn't need to be like, well, let me play for another half hour. It wasn't really fun so far. No, it's fun pretty much immediately, which is amazing. It probably helps if you're familiar with card games, because the game doesn't teach you like high-level strategies. It just tells you how the mechanics work. And maybe that's what some people like about it, is you can really like flail around if you want to. What am I doing? I never coded this. Yeah. So we need to go to the higher, where is that? What do I call it? Power damage? Damage. There it is. More enemy damage. More enemy damage. We need to find out where this is used, and then it should just be the battle system. Yeah, it is. Okay, so power multiplier times equal this, increased enemy stats, and life multiplier, same thing. And that should do it. Let's go test this out. All right, take care, Rodney. I'm guessing since you mentioned you're in bed that you're about to go to sleep, so have a nice night. And thanks for dropping by. Experienced player will be able to crank through 0 to 5 in under 2 hours easily. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing though. Experienced player right now probably means people who have playtest access, But in general, an experienced player won't exist who will get to level 0. So yes, I do agree with you. I think they'd be able to crank these out super fast. But I think that the general case is going to be that you beat the main game. You're still kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then you start challenge mode and the tutorial feels pretty good. 11 p.m. Yeah, gotcha. So you are what, 8 hours ahead? Yeah, no, wait. You said almost 11 p.m. So 9 hours. Yeah. Why it took me so long. Okay, so let's go try this out. So for this, we got to test the level. Oh, wait, did I do this? Did I add this in? I might not have added it. No, I didn't add it. Increased enemy stats. Okay. All right, now let's go try it out. So we're going to load my save file. I don't know what level we're on, but as long as it's not the newest level, then we're fine. We're on level, no, we're not on level 0. We're on level 17, which is, yeah, items disappear faster. Okay, so if we start a battle, bats do 15 damage to us, and it's really hard to tell how much life they have. We could count, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, you know what would work? Oh, this is a good idea. Check this out. So the rogue always does the same damage every hit. So as long as we just see how long it takes the rogue to win the fight. There. It took them 12 seconds. Okay, so 12 seconds to win. Now what we do is we go back to the title screen and start a new game on this level. So now stats are increased by 150%. So they're going to do more than 15 damage to us. Wait, we should be able to figure out how much. Right, so it's plus 50% power with their already plus 50%. So they're going to do 20 damage, I think. And then instead of taking 12 seconds to win, it should take 18 seconds. And I don't even know if we'll win. So they should do 20 to us. 22. That's curious because it's multiplicative. Okay. Yeah. That's maybe not a good idea. And yeah, it took about 18 seconds. Okay, so now the question is, do we want it to be multiplicative? Because that's not really how any other part of the game works, right? We said plus 50% power, and then we said plus 50% stats. And it so happens that we're doing 1.5 times 1.5, so 2.25, instead of 2. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I don't really care, though. I guess playtesting is what's going to make me care. So let's just check it in right now. But yes, this is multiplicative, and I think that is a little unexpected. Okay. Read that and immediately thought 22. Yeah, maybe we just leave it as is. What's this? Twitch doesn't preserve formatting, so I'm assuming you mean for this to have 2 lines. Yeah, so this is what we could do. I know how we could change the math here. We could just, this is the same as doing this plus mult 2. So we could just do it in one line if we want. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about that too much for right now. So code difficulty level 17. Done. And then the final one, normal enemies gain abilities. So we could do this. We could. I wonder if we should do this. So enemy data, we have this gets used somewhere. This is already broken. Probably in the battle system, I think. We give some abilities. Yeah, create battler. Oh, we don't even give them abilities. Well, we do right there. Never mind. Init with abilities. Yeah. So what we could do here is we could add in abilities if we have this constraint. So let's try it out. This is probably going to make them way too strong. I'm going to do enemy data dot abilities Wait, this is modifying a read-only record. So I guess what we need to do is get, what is that? A collection of abilities. Enemy data.abilities. All right, so here are their abilities. We go delete that. Great. And then what we do is we say abilities.add. And how do we do this? We actually add in an ability. New crit. No, wait, crit only works for quicker strike, right? What is crit even called? Oh, there it is. Quicker strike crit. Okay, and how does that work? Yeah, it's just quicker strike that has that coded in. Or quick strike that has that coded in. Should be some critting happening here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, okay, so that's not going to just naturally do something. In fact, none of this is going to naturally do something, right? Unless we add in, like, lightning reflexes. Okay, let's try that just to see what happens. Is this going to be level 1? This won't work. Okay, base ability, lightning reflexes. Level equals 1. Cannot create an instance of the abstract type. Oh yeah, I guess this needs to be lightning reflexes. Okay, that should work. In fact, let's make it level 2. Is there even a level 2? I don't remember. Yes, there's a level 2. All right, this will make it impossible to win. Why is this not running? Yeah, giving every enemy a 30% chance to dodge is kind of crazy. So now I'm guessing we just lose. If I load the game, go to the title screen, start a new game, go to level 18. And yeah, let's try that rogue against a bat. I don't think they can even win. Speed it up a little. Yeah, they're dodging constantly. The bat's going to win. So the only way you'd even be able to stand a chance in this mode is you immediately need to hire another adventurer. So like, let's say we hire the witch doctor. Now we can finally win our first battle. But because of a regeneration time taking longer, it's a long time before you can even try to fight them again. It's like, it's stupidly powerful. This bat. 23 seconds for 2 adventurers to win because it's dodging constantly. It's so bad. They've done almost no damage to it. Wow, I don't think they're going to win. Why was it dodging that much? Did it like stack the dodge from the last battle? I don't think that should have happened. It took 52 seconds. Okay, it's got to be stacking it. Okay, that's kind of funny, actually. Why is that happening? We're making... Oh, we're modifying the existing thing. That's why. I see. I meant to clone this. Okay, so then it's not supposed to happen that way. All right, so this is how we would code it so that it's not a giant mess. So I hire another adventurer. We give ourselves a rogue. We put them both in a battle. Oh, wait, no, we're on the wrong level. I gotta go to the maximum difficulty level. Yeah, there we go. Well, I guess we didn't have to do that, but I'm doing that. Let's put the warrior in. Let's watch him die. Actually, let's put the paladin. Let's not watch him die. Let's see if they can succeed. Okay, so we're going to speed this up. I think they can win. Yeah, they can win. It took about 15 seconds. Yeah, so it should pretty much hover at that no matter what, because we're not stacking their dodge amount now. Okay, so the question is, what abilities do we grant enemies, and with what % chance? So should it be a small pool of abilities? Can they get multiple? Does any of this really matter? Like, I guess we first need to ask what's the goal here? And I guess it's have more variance in battles. So adding a dodge and a crit chance could be enough. It would be kind of funny if they were casting heal on each other. Like, we could just randomly add that stuff, although to make the same sound effects that your characters make, which would be a little bit problematic. In fact, I guess that is something we could consider. We could just look at all the base abilities and just give them... Bats could start shooting arrows at you. I find that hilarious, by the way. If bats just randomly, like, 1 out of every 20 bats could fire arrows at you. I kind of want to do that just to see what happens. Yeah, some of these wouldn't make sense. Like fireball, wouldn't that be funny? A bat shooting fireballs at you. I think them summoning things would be a giant mistake. Oh, what if they could revive themselves? With, what is it, Heart of the Forest? What if fish revive themselves? You could kill them multiple times. In fact, if we do this, aren't we making it so that fish can dodge now? Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Let's get ourselves a fishing pond. And then let's go fight in the fishing pond. Are the fish dodging? They are. Okay. So I think we should not grant them things like fireball, but I kind of want to see what happens when we do that. Abilities.add new fireball. Level equal. Oh, wait, no, there's no level for fireball. Okay. And we could make this like if stat computations dot percent chance 50. So there's a 50% chance that they actually get the fireball ability. And now we go into the volcano fight, and you know, on average, it'd be like 1 to 2 of the bats get it. So I'm gonna go over to here. I'm gonna start a battle, and we should just get murdered here, right? Wait, no, this is on the earliest difficulty level. Also, that thing disappeared. What happened? Oh, because they're trying to use an ability animation. They don't have it. Yeah, but just this bat can shoot fireballs, and yeah, they wrecked me. They probably would have anyway. Yeah, so anyway, I don't think we should give them things like fireballs or arrows. I think it's a funny idea, but it's... I think in general, we should probably do things like crit, dodge. What else I have written down? Regeneration, maybe, poison. The only thing I don't like about poison is that poison doesn't really make sense to just generically have for any character. Like, you're fighting what in the game wouldn't make sense for that. I don't know. Yeah, imagine there's like a... I guess all of our creatures are fantasy creatures. So like you could envision a bat poisoning you, I guess. Could replace it with bleed if you want to make sense. Yeah, that's true. Slimes. I could see slimes poisoning you. Yeah, I think crit and dodge, and I think we could just make it be a chance. In fact, can't we just give them a buff? Not even an ability? I think this is easier than I thought, maybe. There's a dodge chance for sure. All it does is grant you... It's what lightning reflexes gives you. Yeah, it just gives you a buff. And we just say that the buff lasts forever? Okay, so then why don't we do something like that? We would need a crit buff, though. And it would need to work for basic attack, I guess. Alternatively, we'd have to make it work for every kind of attack. And that crit from the rogue is nothing special. I think let's just start with dodge. Yeah, let's just start with dodge. Doesn't need to be something crazy. Just enemies having a chance to dodge is enough for you to potentially not win the fight. Okay, so what are we doing here? Return new dodge buff. Where do we even put that? Where do we put that? We initialize this thing here, and we add in an effects component, but we don't add any effects directly. So I guess let's delete this stuff from here. And set this back to enemy data dot abilities. Go into this. Does this know? Yeah, it knows what team it's on. Okay, so here's what we do. We say if team equals team.enemy, then where's the effects component? Here it is. Does this return the effects component? It doesn't, it's void. This just returns a new buff, and then something knows how to add this. Okie dokie, where are you? Passive ability granting buff. How does this work? Easy. Okay, so dodge buff db equals new. Source is going to be this entity. So this. Dodge percent chance is just, let's say 5% just to start with. And then add that here. And I'll just write a to do here. To do, make this only happen if you have the constraint. We could go code that now. It's not important yet. So let's try this. Yeah, we could make it return the effects component and save ourselves having to look it up. Although now it should be done in constant time, I think. All right, so now we just start a battle. And I guess 5% is going to be pretty hard to notice. But we should see the word dodge here every once in a while. Yep, there we go. So yeah, like once per fight. I don't even think that's that much. Hey, Karada, thank you. So what I think we should probably do is we should think about this. So what is dodge effectively doing? Dodge is effectively nullifying damage X% of the time. So it's equivalent to increasing life by a certain amount. Well, kind of. It's actually more punishing than that, depending on how quickly you attack. So unfortunately, this is like Mushy is going to be really bad because they attack once every 7 seconds by default. So if you dodge that, then it's 7 more seconds. You have to wait until another attack. Yeah. Well, I want to randomize this a little bit. So maybe we'll just pick somewhere between like 3 and 8%. Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable. So now there are 2 forms of luck. One is if you get a low number or a high number, and then 2 is what that roll is according to the number. So let's go add in the constraint now. Enemies can dodge equals 25. Constraint. Okay, so let's just write. I don't want to do this. How do I want to do this? Could also have a percent chance an enemy gets the ability. Yeah, I guess we could give them the buff no matter what and just say it's like 0 to 8% maybe. And that way it's just really rare for some enemies. But I think saying 3 to 8% is probably a decent start. It probably makes the game harder. It also probably makes you prioritize certain adventurers, but not in an obvious way. So there are certain things I expect in this challenge track to be unfun, and this might be one of them. And then fine, we'll change it. Enemies gain a chance to dodge attacks. Enemies in battle can dodge attacks. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so how do we want to do this? It's in the, where did I put that? It's in here. Let's close everything else. Enemies can dodge. And we add this for this. So if it's an enemy, and maybe we just say like, can enemies dodge? It's just if you have the constraint. Why is this not working? Why? I never wrote it down. Enemies can dodge. No, I definitely wrote it down. I must have not saved. Huh, yeah, must not have saved. Okay, so enemies can dodge constraint. Can enemies dodge? And now we do float dodge chance equals gd.rand range. This doesn't take in floats though, does it? No, it's insert doubles. All right, well, that's fine. All right, so 0.03 to 0.08. Oh, you know what we could do? We could just say random chance from 3 to 8. And then just divide by 100. And then use that in the dodge chance. Okay. Yeah, I think it's fine. Enemies can dodge. Okay, so this took about an hour for us to add all of these. That's roughly what I thought it would take. Because I said it's about 10 minutes per constraint. So if I were to start a fight right now, let's just turn on invincibility. Invisibility. And let's put a couple of adventures here. So there should be no dodging happening. So if we just speed this up, we'll never see the word dodge over here. Yep. And I think we would have seen it by now. I think we can assume we fired more than 100 projectiles. But if we go back to this, new game, go up to here. Now it says enemies can dodge. So now we're going to do that same thing. Invincibility, get all adventurers, send those same 2 adventurers into the... Send them in a volcano. Now we should see the word dodge. Yep, there's one. There's another. There's another. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there were 3 enemies and there were 10 dodges that happened that battle. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's just leave it at that. I don't really know what that's gonna mean. I guess it's gonna make the game slightly harder. So yeah, end time. Well, it's not really end. I didn't finish checking in. But assuming nothing looks bad here, I just need to write out the message. Yeah. Code difficulty level 18. Okay, so we are ready to do some play testing. Would our simulations be useful? I think so much of this comes down to game feel that it's hard to say. Like we can engineer the perfect amount of time for a battle. We could say like target battle time is 18 seconds. And then players might try this and they're like, it just doesn't feel like I'm doing anything. Like 18 seconds have to pass. So now we need to like lower the time somehow. And we could do that with a number of different ways. So I'm going to try some things out now, and we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to delete my file completely, and we're going to start up the game again, and I'm going to actually test what it's like to go through the tutorial and start earning perk points. Oh, before we do that, though, we need to rebalance how much reputation you get, because you should earn enough to be able to get at least a perk from your first run. So if we go over to here, you're only going to get 2 points from your first run, and everything costs 10, and that's no fun. Actually, did I write down how much all these cost? Where do I even do that? All right, let's write this down as a task. So figure out how to balance perk points at first. I want you to be able to get at least 1 perk after the tutorial. Maybe you don't, though? Maybe you don't get your first one until... Like, how long of a grind do people want for this? That's something I never really ask myself. Because something I don't want to do is have you play like 100 hours to get all of these. I think that's too much. So yeah, what would be the target number of hours maybe to play to unlock everything? Maybe like 20. And this isn't everything. We're probably going to have like double the number of these maybe. So we'd have like 48 perks. So you get another couple perks every hour. And if a run takes 30 minutes and you're getting like 1 new perk per run, is that right? I guess so. Set a few worthless perks at 1 perk point. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. You get more rep for higher difficulty. Yes, that's true. And I don't remember where this thing was coded, but I think, yeah, there it is. So your rep earned is this. 120 plus difficulty level times 80. So our difficulty levels are, I guess they actually start at 0. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hey, nice. It was going to do it for me. Yeah, whatever. 12, 13. Sorry, I'm just getting used to this new layer thing I have set up. There were a lot of ways I could have typed this out, and that was one of the worst. Okay, so 120 plus this times 80 is going to be this setup. I guess let's copy the let's copy that. And let's divide by 100 here to get our number of rep points, or per points, I mean. All right, so we start off getting 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then 4. So you're pretty much getting like 1 more perk point per level. And if you beat level 20, you might lose the will to play anymore. So you probably need to make this level even harder. So we could say perks cost. What is the first level? What does it do? Oh, all difficulty data. Start with fewer adventurers. Yeah, that's probably not going to change too much. I expect you'll be able to beat that then. So maybe we say perks cost 2 points at the cheapest. It's kind of nice to unlock something. No, I think that's a bad idea. I think you should... Oh, wait, no, there are multipliers here, though, aren't there? Oh, right. This is the base rep earned, and then you get either a quarter more or 60% more or double as much. So actually, you're getting 2.4 out of this. Okay, yeah. So perks should cost 2 at the cheapest, and then work their way up. So now we got to go figure out where the perk costs are. Meta perk tree. Here it is. So which ones can be cheapo ones? I think people might want to start with a quick move menu. Seek food. That should be cheap. That one sucks. Seek. Why can't I find it? It's not called... Oh, is it auto eat or something? Auto eat. There it is. All right, so you can cost 2. We'll put you at the top. Also reload this. Probably should have taken a picture because I closed it. Some of the adventurer specific abilities could probably be pretty cheap too, because they're not all that exciting. That one's 2. What else? Max Fish could probably also be a little bit cheaper. Is Max Fish even here? Yeah, Max Fish. Max Fish. Let's set that to 2. And yeah, the Mushy perk. Let's set that to 2, and then the next level could be 5, maybe 4. Battle Ready. The first level of Battle Ready could actually be pretty cheap. We could set that to 2, and then 4, and then 8, and then... no, let's just make it go up like that. All right, what else? Anything else? Yeah, pretty much all the adventure abilities. Double Strike, dual targeting. I think those can be pretty cheap. Double Strike, dual targeting. What else? This should cost a ton. I have it set to 50. I think 50 is cheap. Let's set it to 20 for now. Not make it crazy. All right, allow for these to be offered. I guess we should just do our balancing pass over everything, huh? Yeah, so let's reopen this so I can see the new prices. Economy buff should be 10. I mean, practically everything's an economy buff when you think about it, right? Even the stuff that's just a battle buff is really an economy buff. So these ones are all pretty cheap now. There are a lot of decently cheap ones. So now what would be like a mid-range, like a 6 perk point cost. Quick move menu. I think that one can be a little bit cheaper. I think that's more of an accessibility thing. Item, quick, what's going on? Quick move menu. Yeah, so this one maybe we set at like 5 and put that over there. I think that one's reasonable. It's very powerful, but some people might not want to run it. These ones are super powerful. Start with storage. Yeah, those are probably reasonably costed at 10. One level increased warehouse. That one could be slightly cheaper. Maybe that one's like 8. Extraction could be maybe also slightly cheaper at 8. The farm stuff, I think crop variety doesn't have to be super expensive. That one can be a 5. Clear rocks is probably more expensive. And even then, one level of it isn't too crazy. I think let's do... Where is that? Farm size. Yeah, maybe we set that one to 8. More mana. Entropic magic. Special keys. More treasure stands. More treasure stands is not all that interesting. I don't think it's a very fun upgrade. I'll set that one to 8 as well. The rest of these... Boulder for the golem. I like it. I think we can set that one to 8 as well. Okay, so now we have a bunch that are like 2 to 5. We have a bunch that are 8. And then a lot of them are 10. But I think all the ones that are currently 10 are probably reasonably set at 10. Fishing and farming can be 6. I want to be a little bit careful with the farming stuff. And I don't think there's a huge difference between 6 and 8. And that's another thing I want playtesting to suss out. In fact, I even wonder, should the storage ones be like 15? Especially the armor one. Man, armor storage is pretty big. Yeah, I'm going to set that one to 15. Weapon storage, potion storage. Weapon storage could be like 13. Customer speed seems pretty important. Well water seems probably pretty important. Oh, this increases the max level you'll be offered during a run. I think 10 is reasonable. Yeah, special key sounds crazy to me, but it's just one level, so I think 10 is probably fine. Yeah. All right, I think I'm reasonably happy. That the garbage slime one for increased appetite could be... No, I think 10's fine. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with this. How many hours did it take you to learn the corn? So for just English typing, it's really not that bad. It's like within a week. It's hard to say how many hours because I didn't really measure it. But yeah, English typing will be pretty quick. Coding will probably take you on the order of a small number of months. How many games does it take to get the quick menu? I think 2. Yeah, 2. But yeah, we're going to test this out. So like I said, we're going to delete my file. And now we've done some basic balancing. And we're going to go run this. Let's try it out. I'm excited about this. Unfortunately, we're starting with a tutorial like a player would. So it's not going to be super riveting at first. But yeah, let's go to the title screen. Let's click this. Get our music going. And start challenge mode. So we can't afford any perks. It does make a sound. We can see what these will cost. Oh, I wanted to fix that bug with pressing escape here. Things to prioritize. Maybe it's already listed. Is it? Where is that? Escape. Yeah, it's already listed. Okay. Starting to run. Okay, so all we have to do is get 500 gold. This is like dead simple. We start with 2 adventurers. In fact, we could hire 2 more adventurers, can't we? Oh yeah, this is dead simple. We can go right here. Yeah, I wonder how fast we can beat this. Look at them go. We'll get our first items. And we can start this quest. Alright, let's put that over there, that over there, that there, that there. There we go. Alright, we made no money so far. But 3 people are going for this dagger. Nice. And now we don't have any space for this. Well, they're all running somewhere. They're getting cloaks and they're getting a potion, so nice. That might be enough to build something. Actually, having these cheaper costs is really nice. Yeah, so I can already build something. Let's get the farm. Dump one of those on there. Garbage line would also be nice to have. Hey, Theo. How much is AI? What are you talking about? Like, how much does it cost? I don't follow the question. But I'm paying, I think, 11 a month for Copilot. And I'm mostly just using it for autocomplete. So, like, if you have ever coded before and you use IntelliSense, I'm using it like a smarter IntelliSense. I tried vibe coding for the first time on, I think, Thursday, though. I made the metrics server because of how simple it was. And that was fun. It was cool to try. Oh, how much did you use AI in the game? Yeah, like I said, just for smart autocomplete. It's not very prevalent. All right, here, let's go with that. Let's get that. Okay, yeah, we're getting a ton of money. 22% of the goal. All right, you can definitely see how the game kind of picks up here. Oh, you know what? Also, town perks are only offered based on what you have. So I could actually get this stuff and free up a bunch of slots. Oh, I forgot how powerful this could be. Yeah, so the tutorial is really easy. Like, you can probably win in 9 minutes or something. I'm not even upgrading things. Yeah, let's get some upgrades. Crop variety. We can get the quick move menu. Spicy cooking. No, I'm gonna run out. No, I can't click things fast enough. All right, we don't have space there. Hey, Davey. All right. Oh, quicker strike is really good. Yeah, we don't even need another adventurer, do we? Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay, this is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Are they buying something? Yes. Where'd the other customer go? Oh, they're there. Okay, we can get another adventurer and go even faster. Get them out of there, put them in. Do we have space for any of this? No, of course not. Let's build something though. We can get, well, we get the warehouse at least. No, everything's going away. New game from Botland, yeah. But I've been working on this for the last 1.5 years. Is that still accurate? It started in April? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. How are you doing, Davey? Long time no see. Oh, we could have done this. Oh my God, there's so much to do, so much to build. And we're 50% of the way toward the goal. Still getting wrecked. I mean, it has taunt. It makes sense that it would be taking damage. I don't have enough for that. I don't have enough for anything. We need more customers. I shouldn't be using loot magnet. Town perk. I don't really need swift shoes. I'm gonna re-roll this. Yeah, customer speed. That one's important. We don't have space for anything. We can dump all of these. Now we need boots. I think we can probably go to the next location. Do I have any other potions? Yes. All right, get a perk for somebody. That's pretty good. And let's send you all over to here and see if you can win. Could build something else. Let's look at the fishing pond. Are they dying? I heard one person die, but that was just mushy die. Who cares? He's just a mushroom. Customers move faster. I'm doing great. I'm really excited because this week I'm hoping to get this version playtestable. And I have been making changes for so long, and I've just been so focused on this that it'll be nice to see if we've been going in the right direction. I don't want any of these. Yeah, what's been new with you? Let's do that. Let's get one of these. Sell that stuff. I wonder if we should undo certain perks like extractor training and have that be a meta perk that you get for cheap. It could be kind of interesting. Oh, we're about to win. All right, then it doesn't really matter what I do. Yeah, let's just sell this at the garbage slime. Make customers move faster. I don't know. Yeah, so it takes about 7 minutes to beat the tutorial. We can probably do it right now. Yep, there we go. All right, not bad. So we got 2 perk points. When was the release plan? The final release is going to be Q1 of next year, I hope. So sometime in the next 6 months. But the playtest release for challenge mode should be this week, I'm thinking. Okay, so now we can go to the title screen. We got 2 perk points. And now we can afford any of these things. So which one seems best? Seek food. Level 1 max fish. All of these kind of suck. None get the quick menu. I mean, we can always refund, so it makes sense to get something. We could get this one and get 2 random battle perks. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, now we can start the level 1 run. You start with fewer adventurers. Take care, Leap Year Girl. Thanks for being here. Have a good night. All right, so there, Mushy, already leveled up. And Cleric already leveled up. Wow, first 2 options, we were offered the ones that got the levels. Let's see what they got. This got no skills, 3% lifesteal, and 3 return damage. And you got 15% haste. And casting Blessing of Haste also grants lifesteal. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, all right. And look, we got a cloak which someone already wants. Good thing customers tip right now, huh? We're already earning money. So I expect this one to be very easy. Our goal is to get 2,500 gold in 24 minutes. Yeah, it should be dead simple. All right, they are doing more than enough there, so stop those battles. And send them all over to here. Yep, buy another cloak. Buy another cloak. I want to get the garbage slime this time. That's not the garbage slime. Yeah, I like this idea a lot. I think the meta perks are great. All right, dump one of those in there. Get this stuff over here. Put these in the shop. Put this in the tavern. Now we just need customers to buy stuff. I think starting with 1 extra customer would probably be really nice. Let me write down some... Actually, let's pause as I write down some observations. Observations. Being able to start with an extra customer would be amazing. Maybe it costs like 10 to 15 perk points, maybe 10 perk points. Maybe it's something that we eventually have a difficulty thing for. Actually, that'd be kind of interesting if level 5 is... Yeah. Level 5 doesn't have one. We could put it there. Alternatively, we could start you with like 5 customers at once and then just lower it for level 5 anyway. Start you with more anyway and then lower it for level 5. And add the meta perk. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay. So what are we saving for? I think another adventurer. How long are they taking to win? 23 seconds? Yeah, that could be faster. But yeah, I'm really locked on customers right now. Oh, nice. They bought something. They bought something. They bought another thing. They're buying everything. Nice. Yeah, we can get another adventure now. Yeah, mage. Let's do it. They won't take 24 seconds anymore. You go there. You go there. Nice. Yeah. All working out. What a chill game. What a masterfully made chill game. Alright, let's build the garbage slime? No. I don't think the treasure room was that interesting at first. I think maybe we need to do something about that. Let's get this for now and make customers move faster. Put that up there. Battle perk. Okay, that's pretty good. No, well, that's actually not that good. 2 damage dealt to attackers when hit and shield of unity is pretty bad. Let's get the... let's get the warrior upgrade. I like it. Come on, customers. Come on, go buy stuff. They want a blue potion. Oh, I should be getting town perks because we can expand these things. Oh yeah, we're basically cheating. Because I'm not used to having perks for only the buildings that we have unlocked already. I have the blue potion for them. I just need this to be gone. I don't have anywhere to dump it. Now I do. But I need someone else to get that. They're not going to get it? Seriously? Okay, well, we can do this and trick them. Nice. Oh, nice. We sold all those weapons. Okay, so let's get another town perk. Expanded weapon shop again. We don't really need that. One more town perk. Clear rocks. Okay, I'll take it. Don't need a warehouse when all the town perks present at shop storage. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And yet we're still selling nothing. Garbage slime time. Having a weapon shop like this early on is pretty nice. In fact, I think a positive twist could be something like max out a shop's storage. Yeah. That'd be really good to get early on. Alright, good, good, good. Put that there, put that down there. Oh, it's already full. And we don't have space for anything else. Well, we got another worker. Yeah. Okay, so get a perk. I'm going for it. All in on mushy. Let's get another adventure. Didn't we get an archer? No, we got the warrior one. Okay, well, whatever. I want more workers. I definitely want that to be a meta perk. Because that's very nice. Alright. Let's go with that. Okay, what do we got? Crops? Probably this. The quick move menu is definitely very good. I do find myself missing it. Alright, we can now throw in the archer here. How long are they taking to win, I wonder? Taking 13 seconds? They're going to be even faster when the archer's there. I've maxed out on how many weapons I'm selling. So it was 13 seconds. Now it is 10. Wow, that's pretty fast. Hey, they want a dagger. We've got daggers. Yeah, the idea that customers don't tip is actually super important. I think that's a really cool difficulty modifier. Because it's something you count on up until then. Oh, wait. Go buy it. Go buy something. Why are you picking the farthest one away? Yeah, nice. Okay. There we go. Yeah, just dump all those in there. No space for that stuff. No one's buying any of those. I could use a customer. How do you... Yeah, you can get more customers through this. But I guess that works too. Oh, they're going up to buy it now too. Nice. Yeah, so I'm at 15%. And our goal is 24 minutes for gold. I mean, I definitely think that's doable. Yeah. I can't imagine it's going to be that hard. So many weapons. I guess I should get the treasure room. I wasn't offered it. Oh, that's fine. Alright, potions. Potions galore. Just dump them in. I wonder if the quick move menu trivializes things. Will people know to refund their points and switch to it? Should I make it cost less? Go with that. Because at this point, I could probably just idle and still beat it in 24 minutes. Are we on track? We're at a third of the time, but a fifth of the goal. So not technically, no. But as long as we spend our money, we probably would be fine. All right, let's get that. I'll get the treasure room. Yeah, I'm just missing customers. Let's do that. I should probably just send them into the jungle at this point. What am I doing? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, sell some of these things. Go into the jungle. I'm not even using the last adventurer. We just don't need them. They're only going to clog things up by getting random sucky potions. Expanded armor shot? Don't mind if I do. We're going to lose things. No. Alright, well, they're winning. Yeah, now we have space for these gloves. Played your game, and I think it's so much fun to keep upgrading, but the game can be a bit overwhelming for completely new players. Do you remember what felt overwhelming to you? Because I've watched a lot of people play, and anything they were confused about, they eventually figure out. Right, I know you say it's overwhelming, but do you remember what was overwhelming? Like, was it a particular system? Was it, I don't know, something was confusing to you? That's actually really good. Let's take that. All right, what are we getting now? Yeah, that's really nice. It's really, really nice. Okay, now our town, I think, is on autopilot. I don't think we need to do anything special. Wasn't overwhelming that you watched me play a lot? Like I said, I've watched a lot of new people try the game, and I haven't seen anything concerning, at least. So it's not like someone just got totally stuck, and then they were like, well, I'm not going to play anymore. It was more like they were confused about some mechanic, and then eventually just learned it after playing on their own for a bit. Oh my god, look at how much money we're getting. Yeah, man, this is easy mode. I mean, it almost literally is easy mode. It's not super surprising, but it's surprising to me how easy mode is. Yeah, anything good in these chests? Yeah, probably. I don't need to pay attention. Yeah, we're gonna win this no matter what. So our money should be like shooting upward now. All the features I had in the early stage. I mean, the tutorial intro was a great introduction, but it still felt a bit much free at the beginning. Yeah, I think the pacing from what I've seen of people is, I think, at the right point. Some people actually do feel like there's some grinding involved, and I don't really think it's intense or anything. So I think things are in pretty good state. Okay, we're winning this. We're winning this for sure. Turn this off. Upgrade this. Actually, we do need some weapons. I'd like to just grind up the weapons. I'd like to get the quick move menu before I do that, though. Oh, select a blue. Yeah, let's take it. I want the warrior as well. There they are. Nice. Because I got an upgrade that I like for them. Sell that. Oh my god, so much stuff coming in. Okay, let's send a couple of characters to the forest just to get a couple of bows. Yeah, no, I understand you, Luca, and I appreciate the feedback. I think it's good to know when something isn't working for somebody in a way that makes them want to stop playing. If people want to continue playing, I think the game can almost have no major problems if someone still wants to continue playing. Now, if those problems add up and then they want to stop at the end of whatever, experiencing like 2 or 3 of those problems, then yeah, that can be an issue. But if the game's a little rough around the edges and you're like, well, it's just so gosh dang fun, let's just keep playing. And I think that's okay. All right, let's go with that. Now, one of the things I have to remember is I've obviously played the game before. I know what I'm doing. I know how I'm doing it. I wonder if I were still learning the systems, if this would feel a little bit more frantic. Like, probably not many people would have 53% gold at this point. So maybe I should lower the difficulty level a little bit, because you wouldn't have gotten very many meta perks either. Yeah, I gotta keep that in mind. We'll look at that toward the end, I think. Do I even have the golem in a battle? I do, just not a meaningful battle. Let's get these. How close are we on the treasure chest? 1 minute and 3 minutes. We need customers to move faster. I want even more workers. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna just dump these in here. Get this to open. Paladin, not even using them. Spirit Caller, not even using them. Warrior, I am technically using them, but they just got 1 power. Oh my god, what is going on here? Okay, turn this off. Put all the bows in here. This is so cool. It's just so cool. Let's get that. Oh, quick move menu. Yeah. Yeah. I wanted that blue potion, but I took it anyway. So now we can put these in the shops. They're not the worst class, yeah. They're pretty decent. Spicy cooking, more treasure chest. Let's take this and let's get treasure for the rogue. And then same thing over here, treasure for the rogue. And then let's go all in on getting weapons that we can grind. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, well, let's click that, I guess. Do we have any shop slots? No, we don't. You very much do not. I can afford another battle perk. All right, nice. A rogue one. Okay, so that should go in the shop. These should go into the grinder. We only have a 5% chance to get a special key, though. Increased appetite would be pretty nice. Did the person who wanted that get it? Yeah, I think so. Oh, nice. I got it. I was just saying it'd be nice, and we found the perk immediately. Alright, we might as well put those for sale. And that one. Ooh, a twist. Oh my god, that's got to be like the easiest thing. Yeah, I'm picking that. I think it's too powerful even. Because now we can probably go like here in the deep forest and win. Are we able to win there? I think we are. I think that's too much of a jump. I think we need to lower that. Minus 60% or minus 40% enemy power is nuts as a twist. We should probably decrease the magnitude. Yeah, it's too much. It's just too much. Yeah, we were able to win. We're gonna get so many potions out of this. That actually was not so many potions. But still a decent amount. Okay, so I will say this is probably a little bit harder than I would have expected. We're still 400 gold away, which we're definitely going to get, but I don't think a new player would probably get that much. And I don't want them to be struggling at this point. Although they will probably at least do this in 30 minutes. That I definitely need to watch people do. Yeah, I don't think the rest of the stuff matters. We can just do anything at this point. All right, so let's just let them get all their money. Yeah. Ooh. You don't have space for any of this stuff. Yeah, we've almost won. We're very close to winning. In fact, I should just turn this off at this point. Looks weird. Maybe it's just me. Down to the bottom. I wasn't sure where to put it. We could maybe find a better place for it. None of these matter, though. Let's find something that's actually going to matter. Max customers. There we go. And there we go. We win. Okay, so that took 18 minutes. And... does it say the difficulty level? It does. Did I keep that in the past one? I did. So I'm trying to think, if I were a new player and I were playing this, what might I be at in terms of the gold? Like, would I need double the amount of time? Because I don't want you to fail at level 1. I don't think you should. Then again, if you do, if it's like an 80% chance of success just for any random player to do this, that you'll probably win the next time. But yeah, I got 400 rep. But even if I had gotten no medal, I still would have gotten 2 more points. That's very important. But since I got 4 points, now I could refund and get the quick move menu to start with. And then not be able to afford anything else. Also, I wonder if we should say perk points as just like 1.4 and not even have reputation there. And if you wonder why you get a fraction of a perk point, yeah, it almost doesn't make sense that we call this reputation. Okay, so now we're on the next level, which is you'll be offered town perks for buildings even if you haven't built them yet. And you start with fewer adventurers. Okay, cool. Cool. I don't think we need to change level 1. I'll leave it at that. We'll see what other people say. Okay, now I have the quick move menu. And let's start with the golem. And I'll send them both into the same battle. Oh, we could hire another adventurer too because of how stupidly easy the early levels are. Let's get the cleric. Okay. Yeah. So now what's the goal for this? It's 5,000 in 36 minutes. I wonder if that's a good amount of ramping up. All right, I have the quick move menu. I don't even need to do that. It is tempting to click these. I want to try not, quote unquote cheating, even though it's in the game. Oh, nice. They want exactly the thing that I have to offer them. 15 gold. It's actually worse for my skeleton to take it because of how long it takes them to walk over there. I want to get a building first. I want to get the garbage slime. I think being able to dump these extra things is pretty nice. Especially because you get so much loot at the beginning. You can afford adventures like this. It's like you should go to the volcano very early on. They just bought a bow. Okay, let's keep all those things around and get the garbage slime. The farm's the second best. Oh, I actually don't think the farm is great. I think the problem with the farm is that it's giving you 8 sludge every, minute. Which is next to nothing. Okay, this definitely feels like a bump in difficulty. Oh, they lost? Okay. That's not good. Well, I guess they're just waiting around then. Wonder how much that's going to impact me. Thankfully, we had a couple of items. So at least they're going to go buy some of those. Actually, they should probably go onto the farm. Give me some crops at least. There we go. No one wants any of those. Turn off auto battle so I can just click this again and immediately start another fight. I have nothing to do with these bows. Thankfully, a new building is only 25. It's another very nice upgrade. Still nobody wants them. Oh, I never restarted. Oh god, it's biting me already. Oh, they're gonna buy one potion. I just need 3 gold after. Oh, you know what? Fine. Like that and that and that, right there, and get my new building. No, they didn't buy that. Why do you hate me, game? We got it. All right, let's just dump all these. All right. Cool, so we can upgrade an adventurer, and we have none of these. Isn't that nice? Well, we'll get a 4th adventurer, and then we'll pick only one of the ones that was offered to us right there. Okay, we find enough slots for weapons. We need 4 more gold. Good, we got it. So, who are we offered? Rogue. Yep, we're picking the rogue. And then we're taking you out of battle and putting you all into the volcano. All right, town perk. I'm actually gonna go for hardworking adventurers. When adventurers only cost 25, it's nice to just buy them as workers. Oops, I almost clicked that. That saved me. Unfortunately, this has that anti-synergy again, and that too. So this does nothing for me, except for the shield immunity thing, which I don't think is worthwhile. I think this is really good, though. Okay, put that in there. Nice. Actually, get rid of that. All right, let's get another adventurer. And then let's swap out the golem. I don't think they're doing all that well. How long are they taking to win? 13 seconds? It's actually not bad. But they might as well just walk around and carry things in town. Okay, looking good. No sales going on there. Golem's walking around with a potion. Let's get the warehouse. Yeah. Because I can't hold everything. I'll put this in there. And there's our new worker. Nice. Okay, so now we really need customers. I definitely am feeling the customer pinch. So I think we got to put a star on that. And we can't even do anything with all these items. There we go. Put this. Man, that bug is annoying. Could sell that. Put this in the warehouse. I don't really need it. Well, except to dump into here, which we don't even have space. Yeah, let's get the archer. That's pretty nice. Okay, now we're talking. Let's get that. Ooh, and that. And then dump all these in. We have no room for weapons. That is a good reason to get the treasure room. Yep, nice. And then just grind up all these keys. And hope that we get... Ooh, we got a nice key. It's like a 5% chance of that happening, right? Okay. Town's doing pretty well. Yeah. Town is doing pretty well. Let's get another adventurer soon. Act as a worker for us. We skelling, we selling, we rolling in cash. Yeah, I'm testing out challenge mode. I'm on level 2 right now. And level 2 does feel like a decrease in overall power level. Oh yeah, I grind up more keys. Yeah, so on this playthrough, the newest thing is that we get town perks for buildings we haven't built yet. So up until now, that wouldn't have happened, but now it's happening. And it's finally kind of kicking off a little bit. What should we get? We should probably get some treasure chests. And then what is this? The key of quantity? Increase the drop quantity. So this one would benefit from that. Well, let's open that up sooner. Yeah, we need some storage. I really need some town perks. Ooh. Ooh. Let's take different adventure limits. Yeah, that should be stupidly powerful. Sell that. Take them out of battle. We'll get another adventurer pretty soon. Yeah, a new test build this week, I'm hoping. I am very much looking forward to the feedback on that. It's going to contain the whole challenge mode track, the ignorable timer, meta perks. It should expand the game by quite a lot. And will hopefully be more fun for more people. Yeah, I think it will be nice. I'm very curious how people are going to play or engage with it. I think maybe we need to do the tutorial now. I'm not sure. All right, we just got a bunch of items. Put that in there. We need the boots to go over to that. Okay. Things are moving. Yeah, things are moving. You can dump that in there too. Nice. Battle perk time. Yeah, let's go with that. I think Vampiric Bite was probably better. But I didn't look at it until just toward the end. I'm going to go with innate keys here. And definitely max customers. Man, customer pinch. Let's get some loot. Let's get another treasure chest. We can't afford it. I wonder if treasure chests should cost less in the early game and then we increase them on another level. I gotta write that down. Well, I don't know about that. As long as buildings are cheap, it's okay. Have I, like, nerfed the difficulty in any other way, I wonder? I don't know. Oh, special keys. We're not even getting a ton of loot. But once we are... Yeah, nice. We need one more thing of... boots. Yep, and 8 keys. I'm getting it. Yeah, let's get another adventurer. Alright, so there's another worker. So now we have tons of workers. There is no problem with workers. But we're running out of loot. So I should probably take some of the workers and send them off to their deaths. Let's just put... Yeah, Golem and Mushy in together. So we're going to take 2 of our workers and turn them into adventurers. Explain your decision in real time. I think it's all from the coding stuff. I wonder how I do at a different game. Oh, hey, nice. Okay, we got special keys. This is... I do like this. You know, one of the reasons why idle games repeat themselves is so that they can reuse content and then make you feel a little bit different as you're going through it. I like how this is doing it, though. It's fun to start a new town and kind of feel like you've got some momentum going. It still feels laid back. We should get another twist soon. Oh, my God. Okay, yeah, nice. We're finally getting some good stuff here. Yeah. All right, let's dump that and that. Just grind some of those things up. I need more shop displays. That's the one I need the least, and this is so incredibly good that I'm taking that. Yeah, let's get another worker. Let's get another 2 workers. Why not? There, now we have max workers. Oh no, all my loot. The promised land. We're never gonna make it. All right, I'm only doing this for bows mostly. And I guess we can put the blue potions in here. Yeah, that works out pretty well. All right, we got a normal key. Lame, boring, worthless. Ooh, regenerates pretty good. Let's take it. All right, they want a dagger. We can get them a dagger. There we go. Put those in there. We don't have space over there anymore. We're getting a tip for that. Let's get another couple perks. I don't think I want any of these. You know what? More mana. I think more mana is a very, very good perk, as is that one. Wow. Okay, so now let's get that. Dump this in here. I want them to farm for me. Where's my harvesting efficiency? Alright, I don't need all these cloaks. It's a waste of my money, my time. Yeah, let's take them out of there. You don't feel like the game is slow in challenge mode? Time flies by? Yeah, it's been pretty good for that. And especially seeing loot pop out of this portal every once in a while is a nice feeling. I really, really like the town perk upgrading system. I think that sometimes it feels like the next one's going to be pretty expensive. Ooh, that's good. Oh, nice. We can dump all these in there now. Ah, and it immediately filled up. All right, so I need customers to move faster. Let's do that. Yeah, the enchanter feels a lot better in challenge mode than in regular mode. All right, what do we get? Archer stuff and mage stuff. And we're using both of those? Yes, we are. So we'll feel those upgrades. And now we can choose what we want to upgrade. I'm going to go with a rogue. And how about the rogue? And then let's get some special keys. I'm going to just turn on the weapon grinder. Yeah, mage. Ooh, ice blast is pretty good too. Okay, we got a bad key. Oh, they want a cloak. All of my workers are just trapped up there. They buy one thing. It's immediately restocked. I need more keys. Should we add a pop when we spawn loot? I don't think when we spawn the loot, no, because it happens so frequently. But I don't think it would be bad. It depends on how subtle it is. Okay, yeah, we've got way too much stuff. All right, let's just dump all the cloaks. Nobody needs cloaks. Anything else we can dump? I guess the boots at this point too. Yeah, let's get rid of all the boots. There we go. Now we have space. Downgrade into worker. I mean, I got all the adventurers because of how cheap they are in this. So many are acting as workers. The paladin, the warrior. Kind of interesting seeing them walk around like that. What's in here? 4 shadow cloaks? And 6? That's pretty good. Wow. Look at all these items that I can't sell. Can I get a special key, please? I probably should have gotten the fishing pond by now. I think it was a mistake not to. Let's get it. Yeah. Now let's start dumping some stuff in there. I did not get a special key still. How many fish do we have? 3? Yeah, fine. Let's send everyone to go fight in there. Hey, Vibe Hub. Wahoo! Content. Thanks for the resub. Thanks for the wahoo. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this stuff. Ooh, quantity. We can put that in there and get 2 more cloaks. Let's do it. How's your life going, Vibe Hub? God, we have so many items. Okay, are we close to winning? We're actually not close to winning. We're 20 minutes away from the time limit, though. I wonder if we should ramp that up a little bit more slowly. I kind of feel like we should. I also only really have 1 battle going. I mean, I also have the fishing thing going now, too, I guess. But yeah, we got to get rid of all of these. 594 gold? Seriously? That's pretty good. Yeah, let's take it. That's definitely good. Let's get 1,000,000 town perks. Clear rocks. I guess well water. Crop variety is massive right now. Oh man, these are some really good perks. These are some really, really good perks. I need even more workers. We're getting customers, which is nice after having months of zero revenue. Go to Hawaii for the first time. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah. That sounds amazing on both fronts. I hope you enjoy Hawaii. I feel like it'd be crazy if you didn't enjoy Hawaii. Okay, yeah, this run is definitely off the ground. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? All of your skeletons except for you leave town. Yeah, we're going to that. Because I've got a lot of adventurers. In fact, let's take these out of there. Was there a meta perk for bonus rerolls? No, but that's a good idea. You start with rerolls. Add meta perk to start with rerolls. That's a really good idea. I'm giving you a point for that. Yeah, I think that's fantastic. Give you more than one goal on minimum hunger. Yeah, I was thinking there could be a perk for that. I'm just... I think it may be better as a meta perk because it'll probably not seem so great in most runs. Can I share a link? Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can share it right in chat. Man, harvesting efficiency would be nice, so I don't need to keep clicking like that. All of these are pretty good. I'm gonna take this one, but it was pretty close. I definitely... Okay, I got one special key. We're gonna dump all these things. Yeah, I just don't need boots at all. Reading way too many armor items. I'm not getting upgrade the shop. I guess more customer speed is probably pretty similar. These are both tempting. Cliff space. This is what you've been working on? By the way, really fast, this looked like something I could like drag. I see I can drag it here, but I couldn't on the homepage. Oh, it is on the homepage? There was no indication when I hovered over it. No, yeah, you can't drag it here. Yeah. Yeah, I would expect it here, and I think it looks really cool. Line art map. Very neat. Whoa. This is where you're going to be staying in Hawaii. You'll say, I would like a shelf full of rainbow juice, please. And they'll just serve it to you. Yeah, very neat. Nope. Yeah, very cool. This reminds me of Puppet Pals. I wonder if you could just make Puppet Pals using Glyph. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's get some more of that. Let's sell all these things. I wonder, they could probably go fight in the next location. In fact, I want to get more of those. Okay, let's try it out. Let's stop them from fighting there. Yeah, we have a bunch of money that collected up in that time. So can you go to the waterways? And can you win, more importantly? Oh my god, this is... Oh. Actually, all this is pretty nice. Let's go with that one. Food critic, yeah. Yeah. This run is way off the ground. Nice. Critical eat. Alright, let's get ourselves a treasure chest. Who needs it? Let's go with the cleric. What do we get? Drop multiplier, drop quantity. Let's get another cleric chest. That one has... Ooh, that's nice. Let's put that in there. And then let's get some more of the special keys. I really need harvesting efficiency. I got a regular key. Oh, well, whatever. Getting another worker now would be pretty nice. We can afford so many treasure chests. I might as well just keep buying them. Been super fun. Learned way too much about video codecs. Yeah. Yeah, I think this experience you're getting is invaluable. Okay, nice. We maxed out the keys. And look at what we got. A skeleton key. Ooh, if only I could see this fast enough. Okay, let's put the skeleton key in here. That's going to superpower the warrior, which I'm not even using. And the golem and the witch doctor. And I'm not using any of them. No, wait, I'm using the witch doctor. Okay. And then this one could benefit from drop multiplier. Nice, I took the red key. Good, 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 good. There's no turning around. Okay, yeah, we have just way too much stuff going on now. Nice. And I took the other keys, but they're going to put them here. Let's just get a random chest. Can that benefit from quantity? Not really, no. Unfortunately. That one can, though. Archer's going to get a big power-up. All right, well, pretty safe to say we're winning this one, and way faster than the time that was actually needed. So many crops. Maybe a meta perk for harvesting efficiency. Yeah, with Skeleseller, I feel like while I have learned a lot, I don't know. I haven't learned as much as I learned from Botland. Botland touched just so many things. But I'm very pleased with how Skeleseller has gone. I'm hoping that it does pretty well too. Oh, that's incredibly good. That's also incredibly good. We can put all of our armors away. Okay, now we're getting some good stuff. No Skeleseller in AWS. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna win this. I wonder if we should lower the time limit a little bit or just consider level 2 to still be kind of an easy peasy mode. Because we are like shattering the record here. Hey Fiera, thanks again for the raid. You raided the other day. I think I went and checked out your stream. I watched part of your VOD. But I need to go refresh my memory really fast. Wait, could I watch the VOD? Maybe I went to your stream and... No, I did. Anyway, how's the stream? Thanks for the raid. Welcome in. We are finally testing challenge mode out. I've been working for so long on adding content and getting perks and whatever else working and all these revamps. And yeah, now we're finally able to just play the game. And it's a lot of fun. And I'm already, like, I'm on the way to win this one. This is definitely going to be a win. Everything is going very well in this run. We have 1,000,000 items. All right, let's get rid of all of these things. Good, good, good. Get rid of the... Oh, wait, I didn't have a chance to do that. We're getting too much stuff. We're just going nuts over here. In fact, I don't even think we should put anything more into the farm or the fishing pond. Let's just do that. There, just sell the rest of the items. All right, yeah, we're on track to win probably in like 3 minutes. That's my guess. Mine's been very good. It's been a good stream, a good day. We are getting stuff done. Oh my god. It's nuts. Let's get cloning. I want as many workers as I can possibly handle here. Oh, we can afford another one? Yeah, nice. Okay, so let's have workers speed up. And let's see if they can handle all these items. They can. I'm just gonna help them out. There's no way. Okay, so all those are taken care of. Now we have no space for potions, some space for armors. Let's sell some of these. I don't know if I said 3 minutes. I think we could maybe still make it there. Oh, look at this. Free treasure chest or free guild supplies. Unfortunately, I think it's neither. I think we just ignore both of these. Actually, it's got to be this one. Yeah. And then we get more mana. It doesn't matter if they cost more because I'm otherwise not spending my money. Are we limited on... What are we limited on? Kind of nothing. We just need loot. So let's get more loot. What's the chance of this working? 25%? Okay, that's good enough. Yeah. How many item sales we got? This is crazy. We're 97%. So we're going to win with an extra like 9 minutes on the clock. But that's because I chose the quick move menu. So I think we'll keep the time as it is right now. But I want to keep an eye on that for playtesters. Yeah, we're just about to win. And one more sale. Anyone? Seriously? There we go. Okay, so business succeeded. We've unlocked the next difficulty level. So the first one took 6 minutes. The next one took 1740. And the next one took 2750. But now I don't think that gold changes. So we go back to the main screen. And now we have 5 perk points. That's pretty nice. I didn't even look. How much did we get? We got 5.6. Okay. So we can afford two of these perks. Or we could get... Hey, Siyash. I'm doing pretty well. How are you today? These are all boring perks, which is why they're cheap. I like this. You know what? I'm going to pick this. And... how much is the second level of that? It's 4. That. That's a huge on-ramp to power. I think it's okay. I don't think it's great. Your farm at the beginning, on average, instead of generating 8 sludge, will generate 10. So it's not a huge difference. But then, yeah, at higher levels, it should be better. But yeah, so I opted for double strike. So we're going to try to prioritize the paladin and max fish, which are not great. What's the next level? Town perks, buildings, and adventurers all cost more. This is actually pretty steep. I think we made this too steep. Because I know what these changes are. And it is... we went from buildings all costing 25 and adventurers all costing 25. Then I'm going up by 25 every time. And then going up by 50 at the highest levels. All right, well, let's try it. Let's see. So we're going to hire the paladin immediately. We're not offered the paladin. I'll go with the mage. And let's send them both into separate battles. And I'll build a farm. Okay. Now we get a bunch of potions out of here. Oh, do I have the quick move menu? Yeah, I do. Okay. Good. Let's put that in there. There. All right, nice. We didn't even need the skeleton. Smite those unholy water breathers. You know, if you have Mushy level 7, I think they kill every fish instantaneously. Well, it's not instantaneous, but it's pretty fast. And they chain all their attacks on other ones, at least in the main mode. I wrote a Docker image a month ago for an embedded browser system. Now it's not working, though. I didn't change anything. That's unusual, right? Because unless the base images change, and they should get cached, that shouldn't be doable, I think. Because it should run the same way every time as long as the Docker file is the same, right? There's probably some way in which that's not true. But basically what I'm asking is, are you sure nothing changed? Because maybe something did change. All right, losing some items. I'm basically not caring about that. Because everything's full. Solidity. Probably not a good choice when I have this as a choice, so let's go with that. Oh, hey, we need some bows in the shop. Okay. Things are going okay so far. I mean, this is just the start of the run. I kind of want another adventurer next. All right, we got another worker. That's nice. Let's do that. Do that. They have a bunch of things over there. Yeah, we don't have any space for things anymore. And we also don't have enough money to hire an adventurer. And we have nothing else we can do with our money. Well, we do have something else we could do. I want the paladin. Where's the paladin? You're not the paladin. All right, send them all into a new battle. All right, I'm just gonna click all these things hastily. We have space for an armor. We have no space for anything else. We could potentially put something there. They're about to buy a potion, I think. Nope, they're just leaving town. No paladin things, so what's going on? I want the paladin. I've invested in the paladin. Why does the game hate me? Oh, and all the customers are leaving now? This is not good. Yeah, this is really not good. I don't have enough money for anything. Town perk, I guess I'll get 1. None of this is good. I'll get harvesting efficiency. That'll save me at least a little bit of time. You can sell those armors. I guess I can start putting some potions in here so we just don't lose them. But I need those customers to come back. Dawdling around town. Bunch of dawdlers. Wow. We have no throughput right now. Buy something or get out. Quit just looking. Just spend your money. Capitalism 101. Oh, they bought a potion. Okay. Economy kickstarted. World saved. I can just get the garbage slime. I need 9 gold. Why? Okay, these upgrades are horrendous. Getting that. I need money. Just give me the money. There, money. Oh, it costs 50 now. Oh no. I don't have 50. Well, they bought everything. I just need 3 gold. That person's gonna go buy something. Nice. Give me 3 gold, please. Excellent. Garbage slime? No. Okay, well, next best thing is the Enchanter's Den and just make customers move faster. Yeah, we can harvest 3 things at once at least. Gotta celebrate the small wins. Requires customers to purchase if they enter a shop. I think there should be a meta perk that just makes you start with more customers. I think that would be really, really good. But otherwise, a no loitering thing would be nice too. Oh, that's really good. Nice. Okay, so we need them to buy weapons. And yeah, I just need money at this point. I guess let's get the customer spell when I have enough mana. Okay, at least we can move some items around. How far away are these? 99%, pretty good. Can't put anything else there. Don't have a garbage slime. Sure, let's stock that. Yeah, run over there. That's right. I've got all these excess daggers over here. Yes, yes. Buy them all. This difficulty level definitely feels punishing compared to the other ones. Alright, we're selling some armors now too. Some of those weapons. I don't even think I want to get another building though. I think another adventurer would help. Oh, that would just give me more loot. I don't really need more loot right now. Yeah, I don't know what I need. I guess upgrade customer speed. Good thing I remembered I had mana. Yeah, we don't have space now. We're maxed out on everything, huh? I need an armor item. There's the adventurer. Paladin? Oh, Paladin, yes. Oh, this run is winning now. We have double strike level 1. Oh my god, I can't even do anything with this. What am I doing? Alright. Let's go take a look at that paladin. Wow, look at that. 50% chance to attack twice. What an adventurer. What a standout man. The hotkeys of management of loot is the best thing. Yeah, it's definitely nice to have. Alright, we're getting that. That's good. Get this over here. Okay, looking good. Okay, so I think we want to build something next. Get the warehouse. Well, we still don't have anything to do with excess items. But I guess the whole point is we won't do anything with excess items. All right, now I need town perks. That is how we're doing this run. Town perks it is. What do we got? Oh, this is a bunch of hot trash. Let's go with glowy fish. Yeah. Come on, customers, go buy stuff. We have plenty of things for you. Town perk? Crop variety? Okay, I'll take it. May not have wanted you as a meta perk, but I definitely want you as a perk. Alright, they want a bow, and I need items to sell so much that I'm going to go get them a bow. Yeah, because we don't have anything going on right now. Alright, there's a bow. Just sell that. No, 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 no. I have nowhere to put this. No. This is so bad. I can't free up space because no one's buying anything. Oh, no. It's so sad. Come on. Anybody buy any item? Oh, man. Come on. There we go. Okay, so that frees that up so I can put that there. Which I guess was stupid. I should put that in the warehouse. Oh, nice. Okay, so now we do that and that and that. There. Cool. All right. Now you can go back to the volcano. In fact, try the next location. And we'll get another town perk. Okay, what are we looking at here? What do we want? Free treasure chests or free guild supplies? Both have to do with upgrading adventurers, but this would be better if I had more warehouse storage, which I don't. So I guess the free treasure chests. But enemies are going to be stronger. Yeah, well, we'll take it. So free treasure chest means I need the treasure room. Is there a perk for the warehouse to auto add to the shops? No, yeah, that's something workers do. Okay, so we need more customers. We don't have the mana. We need a paladin upgrade. There's solidity. That's probably pretty good. Okay, what did I say I need? Yeah, a building. I need the treasure room. I thought those were weapons for a second. I don't know why. We need 27 more gold. Yeah, let's make customers move faster. Oh, they're dying now because I made enemies stronger? Oh, God. That's not good. All right. Oh, no. Well, we're still selling some stuff. They want a blue potion. That's nice. That's just the thing, and I know how to make you move faster. No, that's okay. I still have the blue potion for you. Build the treasure room. We didn't get the treasure room. Going nuts. Oh, that's not good. Well, at least they're going crazy buying stuff. It really is a shopping spree. All right, well, 150 and it's guaranteed. And then I'll start getting chests for free. No, I can't cheat. I can't click the mushrooms and apples. I need more mana. I need everything. I just need money. Thankfully, we have the garbage slime now. I think that's really good. Because now we can sell the excess. 150. That's what we got to make it to. All right, looking good there. Can I get 150? 142. 150. Got it. And we immediately have a treasure chest in there? I thought we should. I guess it's a minute after you buy the treasure room. That's what I got, isn't it? I get a free treasure chest every 60 seconds. I think the timer is in here. I wonder if it's going to unlock it. So at roughly, what, 12 minutes and 30 seconds maybe we should see that? Let's make sure that happens. Because that's very important. But now we can start getting town perks. Yeah, nice. Those things are going in here. Good. Dead center of the map. Yeah, I know. Can't click it though. Both of these are really good. I'm gonna go with the food critic so that when I do put things in the garbage slime, it gives me more money for them. Yeah, we got 14 for that. All right, nice. Max customers, yes, for sure. All right, I'm hearing a lot of selling sounds now. That's what I want to hear. Unfortunately, we're still fighting the volcano because of a stupid decision I made. Oh man, okay. This is like the unluckiest run, I feel. Oh, let's get that, I guess. I got a treasure chest, yeah. So what's this got inside of it? Mage? And we have the mage? Nice. That'll give me 3 more power on the mage. That's pretty good. None of this really matters. So I guess let's go with... Actually, let's re-roll. Okay, now these matter. Both of these are incredibly good. Increased appetite? Let's take it. Okay, we need an armor item in there. We need that over there. Okay, nice. Things are looking up. Swift shoes, customer speed. Let's go with customer speed. The other food critic one would be pretty good too, though. Oh, they want a dagger. Nice, we have daggers. We have lots of daggers. Good. No. No. Don't buy all the daggers and not let this person seriously bought them all. There are like 6 of them. Oh my god. All right, well, at least they're guaranteed. That was hilariously bad. And 2 people want them now. Hopefully those 2 people get them. But yeah, bad luck. That poor guy, yeah. Okay, nice. 23 gold from that, 23 gold from this. We can get the fishing pond now. I don't actually want that though. I want more perks. Okay, I'm going with increased appetite. I think it's so good when you stack that. Expanded. Oh my god, both of these are good. Let's get the armor shop so we can store more armors in there because that's always going to be a bottleneck. Alright, I need to put blue potions in here because those are otherwise worthless. There's some violence afoot. All they want are daggers. Crop variety, pretty good. Okay. Okay, okay, looking good. We probably can't even fight in the next location. It's probably too hard for us. I got a regular key. Let's put that in the mage chest. Yeah. Okay. So trying to steal item and cause chaos. Requires you to click on them a few times to banish them. I was thinking of a negative twist where there's a shadow customer and the shadow customer just takes items but doesn't pay for them. And there's nothing you can do about it. They just cost you money. But it's a negative twist, so you could opt not to choose it if you want. But yeah, I think it'd be fun. Ooh, flimsy fish. That's pretty nice. Let's take that. And now let's get the fishing pond. Because my adventurers are struggling. So they need all the help they can get. Oh wait, no, darn it. Why did I do that? Okay, my bad. I messed up. That's fine. Let's remove one of you and put in this level 4 character. Probably the paladin, as much as it pains me to say that. Because this was a paladin run. Turns out the paladin is terrible. What are we getting here? That's pretty decent. Oh, nice. We got the healer. Oh, this is... They can probably go fight in the next location then. With 2 healers. Yeah. Yeah. This is coming together. Yeah. Alright. Not too shabby. So I need 150 gold. They're barely winning. Wait, I don't have 2 healers. What am I talking about? I have 1 healer. And they're just healing the mage for some reason. I think they randomly pick a character. Alright, there it is. Build, fishing pond. Got it. Now send the stupid paladin into there. You can kill the flimsy fish. Watch me care. They want a red potion. We got one of those. Ooh, nice. We've almost got this. Some buffs for the mage. The mage is currently at 12 power. Now they are at 15 power. There. Nice. Fairy Spirit level 2. That's pretty decent. Oh, this is also pretty decent. And didn't my mage get upgraded, or was that last run? No, that was last run. Oh, man, I don't know. These are both pretty good. Let's go with that. I think having them heal even more would be great. And the paladin's doing nothing. Let's send them to get a bow. You can do that, right? Go to the hardware store. Pick up a bow. I think it's more mana. Weird as that does it say. Yeah. It regenerates faster. You immediately get 100 of it. I don't have any potions. My characters are doing nothing. Nice. Some potions. And a bow. And we need a yellow potion for that. Which I don't recall if we get. We don't. Okay, that's fine. We'll send you to Volcano. I think it's worth satisfying their desires for now because I have almost no income otherwise. Oh, I need boots for the quest. I shouldn't have done that. Town perk? More mana? More customers? Okay, look at that. Alright, so take you out of there. Go into the jungle again. And... yeah, we're looking pretty good. This is almost open. Am I using any of those characters? I'm using the Golem. I'm not using the Witch Doctor. And this is for the Warrior. Okay, so those only moderately help me. We're out of items. In fact, take you out of the forest, I guess. Put you back into fishing pond. Questionable efficiency there. Should probably just manually manage those things. We need more loot now. I guess it's a good problem to have. Oh, hey, look at that. A spell to give us loot. I could just sell this for 3 gold. Hey, Funky Monkey. Yeah, we're doing some playtesting here. I think it's going decently well. I gotta win within the next 16 minutes, apparently. Oh, hey, daggers. Nice. They want these. Go buy this. Go buy that one. Yes, 23 gold. Both of these are really good. Oh, man. I think we need more damage, though. I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, yeah. So sell that. I got all those items, right? Yeah, I did. Alright, Paladin's still doing great. Okay, yeah. The run is going. What's best here? Probably an 8 keys because we get free treasure chests. Yeah. Once every minute we get a free chest. The warrior is going to be super buff and we don't even have the warrior. So maybe we should get the warrior. I'm going to turn this off for a little bit. Cat spirit, yeah, wow. Alright, so I've got a lot of survivability in the form of the Witch Doctor. We just got an infusion of items. Notice your paladin is fishing. I know, because I've got some other adventurers that are much better, I think. Like the spirit caller has 3 different spirits. And they've got a 7% cooldown reduction. Like, that's actually needed. Well, we do need the warrior at some point. I don't have the warrior. And I don't have the money for the warrior yet either. And I don't have any loot to sell. Now I have loot to sell. I guess they want something. They want a bow. That's never happening. Sorry, suckers. Actually, no, I could give you a bow. Let's try to get the warrior. Yes, nice. Okay, there's the warrior. So the treasure chests haven't actually opened, so the warrior is actually pointless right now. They're level 1. But I guess we can still send them into the forest. Alright, there's some loot. Nice. That's not true, Matt. Mushy's really bad. This is not going well. I'm gonna reroll. That's actually pretty good. All right, nice. Okay, so we need a bow. We didn't get a bow somehow, even though we got 400 other things. Let's dump all these into the shops. There's a bow. And now we don't have space. So we put that over there. We need a cloak as well. They have a cloak. Good. We need potions in there. And then we need another potion in the farm. Yes, let's get that. Potions in the farm. This over there. All right. Nice. We're actually getting stuff now. You hear all those sale sounds? Oh, we almost used everything. Yeah, I think the multiple parties really help. Okay, this will power up the warrior. Oh, we don't really need stuff there anymore. You just hear meows. There are a lot of those. Actually, one more fight there. We could use a small blue potion. Town perk. Yeah, let's get the expanded weapon shop. Hey, there's our potion. Alright, dump a few of those. We should get a new twist pretty soon, I think. Yeah, there it is. Okay, what do we want? What do we want? What do we want? I think allow one more adventurer per battle, because I stupidly powered up all of them. Oh, shouldn't we get another? No, we didn't. Alright, so let's take them out and put the warrior in. You're not exactly a powerhouse, but you might allow us to survive over there. So try that out, and then send the paladin to go fishing. So how are they doing? Let's get ready to click loot magnet here. They're doing pretty well. Well, now they're probably dead. Okay, sure, whatever, fine. But there are 4 other adventurers. What are the odds that all of them die? Certainly not 100%. Yeah, I think they can barely win. Oh, I'm going to activate this now so I don't forget. Yeah, nice. They're doing fine. They got this. How long did it take them? 44 seconds. Maybe we should take the paladin and put them in there. Yeah, probably. Okay, there. All right, now where's all our loot? I want some keys. In fact, I think we should only be getting keys right now, so that we get another free treasure chest soon. There. So this will help the rogue. And we get a chest immediately. And then what's in here? Warrior stuff. Okay. Yeah, sure. We just took the warrior out of that battle, but fine. Oh my god, level 3? I don't think I've even gotten that. If they lose through the paladin, and I don't think that's even possible. Innate keys, yes. Okay, that stuff's pretty good. We need to open up the treasure chests a little bit faster than they're being opened up. How much time do we have? 10 minutes left? Yeah, we should win this. More mana has been pretty good too. Are we getting anything in there? No, because I'm not even farming anymore. Well, let's put a little bit in there. Could use some more loot though. Yeah, I guess let's send the warrior into the forest. Might as well just give us something, right? Because we have nothing in town right now. Actually, the warrior's doing pretty well. 40 damage per hit. And only occasionally misses. But as Dark mentioned, the bat is flying, so it makes sense that they would miss. Okay, now there's a lot of loot. Let's go get rid of all of that loot. Nice. And we got a key. We need more keys. Which means we need more loot. We're not getting that. Oh, they're gonna go bring the key up there. Did that not make a sound? I need to look into that. I don't think it did. I don't think workers make a sound when they put keys into chests. It's a nice sound too. I want it to play. All right, we need more keys for sure. There are some. Let's go put them in here. Because that way we get another chest for free. So this is the mage stuff. And a new chest should pop into there. Yep, nice. Yeah, that's really good. Special keys, I'll take it, yeah. These all suck. This is not so great. Let's take that one. That's not bad, actually. All right, let's get more of that. Put all these into there. We need someone to go fishing for us, but I don't have any other adventurers. I guess let's swap the warrior over to there for a sec. Yeah, but I still want more keys. Okay, there we go. That's going to get some keys. Okay, nice. Yeah, nice. Auto casting would be pretty good now. I seem to have a ton of mana. Okay, so we dump them into here. We get some spirit caller stuff. We are actually using the spirit caller a lot too. And that should give us a new free chest pretty soon. Battle perk. Okay, spirit caller. Let's do it. I've never actually had the spirit caller go this crazy. I don't know what we want here. I think just the armor shop now. I think we're giving up on the farm and everything. Which is kind of a shame. Yeah, so let's sell things instead of grinding them into keys. Yeah, we're making tons of money now. Okay, this is pretty interesting. Yeah, there's no sound. Okay, yeah, I gotta fix that. This is already off. That's good. Yeah, let's just keep getting town perks until we win the game. That's good. So I guess turn you off completely, put you into here. Yeah. Could have gone for more adventurers. I think this is all working pretty fine. Loot. Loot. Alright. It's like the customers are just buying it immediately. We don't have time to even like sit around. Yeah, they're getting stuff so fast. Wow, I'm pretty impressed. Oops, that shouldn't have gone there. Yeah, fine, max customers. Why not? Let's get the potion shop. Might as well be able to put some more things in there. Okay, this stuff. Yeah, we're doing great. We're gonna win. I'll go with cloning actually. There's less for me to have to click. What's this on? 9 seconds? Yeah, thankfully they're winning. How much am I away from another battle perk? Close enough where I should probably just put a couple potions in. Do we have any fish? No. Alright, I'll put one potion in there. The rest of the stuff, let's just sell completely. There we go. Ooh. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're winning no matter what. So I guess let's go with free guild supplies, which will probably not matter at all because my warehouse is piddly. Alright, now we're probably going to get a ton of loot. Yeah. Alright, and that'll win it for us. But let's get however many keys we can get. We don't even need them. And we didn't get any special ones. We're just about to win. I'll make customers go faster. The free treasure chest thing is so cool. I really like that perk. Or the twist, I mean. There, we win. Oh, okay, so we get 7 perk points for that. Wonder what we can unlock now. So level 3 complete. Felt like a boost in difficulty for sure. Now go to the title screen, and do I have time for one more? Probably not, but let's try it anyway. All right, I'm gonna refund all my points. I have 19, so lets me get almost nothing. Well, I guess it lets you get any perk other than this one. Expanded weapon shop by default. It's actually pretty tempting. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Definitely quick move menu. And then I think we're going to go with the... Oh, we can't afford that. So close. I think I want clear rocks for the farm and then crop variety. Yeah, so we're going to try to go farm focused now. So what's the next level do? You get slightly less loot from battles. Are the scroll bars going to be stylized? I don't know. Quick move menu should be 30. The reason I don't think it should be very expensive is because it does allow you to not like struggle as much dragging items around. But maybe what we could do is we could give you some worker meta perks. I do think a worker meta perk would be good. Being able to start with an extra customer is nice. Yeah. Need to be able to start with extra workers. I really like this meta perk thing though. I think this is great. And even just, I already have builds I can think about here. Like I have 19 points. So the number of combinations I have is probably in the tens already. Maybe hundreds. I don't know. But yeah, even interesting stuff. There's already some interesting stuff going on. Like I want these synergies. Yeah, so let's start with that. And let's do this. We get less loot from battles. Should be fine. Let's get another adventurer. Doesn't really matter what I get at this point. We're getting mushy. for the lulz. I think splitting them up might be better. Does the mushroom even get an attack in this battle? They do. So you win in 8 seconds. Okay, that's fast enough. I think that's fine. We need the farm. Should I even try to build first? I think getting another adventure. Oh yeah, I'll build. Farm, got it. Okay, nice. Nice. Yeah, he's basically performing execute. That's true. Okay, so this should be a nice start, but the farm doesn't really scale all that well. And yeah, we have a... The other nice thing about this is we can dump a lot of potions in. Although we're getting less loot from this level. All this mushy hate. I mean, he's not bad in regular mode, but he's pretty bad in this mode. Which is why he has a dedicated meta perk right now. We're getting a decent amount of money. But I do want another adventurer next. And I think it might be nice to have a twist. Might be nice to have a twist that hires an adventurer for you. Sometimes that's what you want / need. Maybe it could give you a building. Maybe it's only a rank 1 twist. Oh, we're running out of... Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Okay, so we can get our first battle perk, and it is for characters we don't have. Well, let's hold off, and let's get our next adventurer. Yeah. They're gonna go buy that. We're just a few gold away. There we go. So, what were we offered? Mage, Rogue, Witch Doctor. Ah, Rogue. Let's take it. Nice. Okay, now send the Rogue in on their own. And go sell that stuff. We need a couple more potions. Oh, did I never get that? Oh, I just got another one. I don't have any of these now. Well, Bursting Horde sounds pretty good. Maybe we get Z-Bombies. Feeling that Matt can't do anything about it. Hey, a mushy power up. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to prioritize the farm, then the tavern. Got the dream team this time? I don't know if that's the dream team. Someone's dream, maybe. The witch doctors. But not mine. We need more potions. Hey, there we go. Hey, that person wants a cloak too. Nice. Oh boy. I mean, I guess I'm prioritizing the farm, so let's get that. next? I'll go with expanded warehouse. I think it's not bad. I don't have a need for all this loot. I want that potion to go in there. There we go. We're not selling any potions because I don't have any extras. Oh, Dying Blow is really good. I'm going to that. I'm going to that for sure. That's all much he does is die. That's his favorite activity. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Yep, just keep buying them. I'll keep stocking them. All right, we've stopped getting potions, which is unfair. Oh my god, clear rocks. If only I got potions. If only... They're not even winning items from battle anymore. This is really punishing. I can't do anything with these things. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna dump this in there too. Might as well convert it into power. Okay, now we're talking. I need another adventurer, I think. Or to split these up at this point. Let's do that. Split them. I think we might get slightly more loot by doing that. Nice. So they should win in 2 hits. Although the bats could kill themselves by using, or by the thorns damage, I think. Look at him go. Yeah, how long did he take? 13 seconds? That's actually not terrible. I guess because they got some haste. Yeah. Yeah, it's not terrible. And they, of all the adventurers, have the ability to be terrible more than most. Alright, this isn't too bad. I think it's kind of relaxing to fight in the forest. There's not a ton to think about or to do. And the harvesting efficiency is so nice. Yeah, nice. We can sell some armors. We got enough for another battle perk. We got a bunch of garbage. I guess we're going to hire another adventurer and just pick whatever adventurer we got. Selling that. Nice. Sell another one of those. Also good. Get that. Nice, 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 nice. So 5 more gold. Let's do that. Cool. Yeah, nice. We're in good shape. We can almost hire another adventurer. Just need... Oh, we got it. All right, so what do we offered? Paladin. Oh, mage. I'm taking the mage. And we got Ice Blast too, which is really good. Okay, so now we should probably upgrade, move on to another location. They want some potions. Let's do this first really fast. All right, so let's just send you all into the volcano. Changes are fun. I'm really excited to hear what you think. Like I said, it should be this week, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Almost certainly not tomorrow, though. I think that's a little too soon. Okay, this is pretty good. Man, the seeds costing more thing is going to be a shame when that hits. But yeah, we're getting some nice stuff here. Okay, like it. We should probably get another building at this point, like the warehouse maybe. Yeah, let's get the warehouse. Look at all that storage. Yeah, to hold our diminished loot. I'm not sure what to get from here. I think cloning. And then while my adventurers are doing some stuff on their own, I'll go fill out the journal. I'll let this one idle a little bit more. Get the kiddo playing some this weekend. If it's out too, he'll be stoked. Yeah, that would be cool. So just to keep in mind, there are not new save files. So if you want, I can give you the technical approach for you to each have your own save file, but probably, I guess I'll just share progress or something. So made the entire difficulty track and started play/balance testing. Yeah. Okay, this is where I think the idle light aspect of this game kind of comes back in, because even in challenge mode, you can step away for a bit. It's not like it kills your run. And I think that's kind of nice, actually. And you go up, get a snack, come back, and you're like, oh, I got some gold to spend. And it's all in a shorter time frame. Like, there is a limit here, but I think that works. Now, granted, I haven't tried that myself because I've only just started testing this today, and I've been here the whole time. But I could see myself doing that if I weren't streaming. These are bad. These are really bad. What's the best of these? Probably the cleric. These are some really good stats. And a good skill. Yeah, let's take the cleric then. Let him start in challenge mode, then revert. Yeah, just to be clear though, so there are now multiple JSON files in that folder, and the challenge mode is its own thing. So if you just back up the whole folder, it should be fine. All right, maybe they can handle the next location. I'd be a little bit surprised if they could, because I don't think they're very powerful. Although, man, the farm is really paying off. All right, let's send them into the next place. Let's see if they can beat it, because I could use some better loot. And our warehouse is totally full. Oh my god, harvesting efficiency is so nice. All right, let's dump all the blue potions. We don't need those. And then as many of the yellow ones as we can get rid of. And get the garbage slime. Nice. See, Mushy carrying this game. Well, Dying Blow actually is pretty good. Also, 18 seconds for winning this seems pretty decent. Maybe he is carrying. So he should die and then just immediately use his ability. I did not see it get used. Is he not going to die now? Huh, I want to watch that happen. Because I think it should. Oh, wait, we got to fight. We got to get boots still. I don't know if we're getting those. Oh, I missed it. Did he use it when he died? Yes, he did. And he respawns, used again. He should die again, maybe. Yeah, okay. This team's working pretty well. I'm just not using my money at all. What do I want now? I guess some town perks. Ooh, hello. Oh man, these twists are bad. They're really bad. Also, I think Fish Give Gold is just not a good perk. I guess I'm going to pick this. And then it's going to boot them out of battle. Hey, Jeffrey, welcome in. Yeah, I think this is especially bad. So he's going to try to start the battle and won't be able to. I don't think they can win, just the three of them. Let's try it. Yeah. We can get another battle perk for them at least. That's pretty decent. Alright, so battle perks are cheaper now. Oh my god, that's really good. I don't really want any of these. What was the twist that I got? That? They won. Okay, that's incredible. I thought for sure they'd die. It's because of Mushy. He's carrying everybody. I'll go with innate keys. I don't think it's great. And I think that is amazing. This I'm gonna no, actually I'll go flimsy fish. We need to unlock the fishing pond now. Alright, let's get rid of some of these. We need some yellow potions. We need yellow potions and cloaks. We need to go back to the volcano quickly. Yeah, I'll start a new battle there at the volcano. There. Yeah, I wanna fund some of that. Burn level 1, yeah, definitely. All right, there's a yellow potion. Now we need a cloak, which I think can be dropped from here. But oh, they took it. All right, build fishing pond. Yes, fishing pond. Yeah, sell that, sell that. I don't have space. We'll get rid of some of these. They're gonna go buy that, aren't they? Yes, they are. Yeah. Snipe the yellow potion, yeah. Then they sniped it again. They sniped it another time. No, you're not taking that. That's not for you. They tried to. right, and then this person, me, they want a cloak, which is way off there in the middle of nowhere. But they should eventually get one. Oh, wow, look at that. It's totally full. They still haven't gotten their cloak. So let's put those things up there. I don't even want them fighting there. I just want to get that one cloak. Oh, well, whatever. Just stop it. You're never getting your cloak. That's okay. Unless we hire another adventurer, then maybe we can send them in a different party in. Let's try. Who do we have? Can these two beat it on their own? Maybe. Witch Doctor. Oh, yeah. Didn't I have the... Didn't I get that? I got Bursting Horde. Okay. That might be decent. Every time they die, it's doing 12 damage across the party. That's not great. But it's free damage. Free real estate. So as long as they win, which it looks like they're on their way to winning. Yeah, nice. We got a cloak. And they are nowhere near this. That'll perk. Oh my god, look at that. I swear I didn't script this. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to put them in the stronger battle now. Game's over. Yeah, unfortunately too, that this doesn't even kick in until the next battle. Did they get their cloak yet? They still haven't. Wow. They're never gonna get it. Well, there's a cloak. Let's put that up there. And now they're guaranteed to get it. Good. Good. 27 gold from that. All right, so you guys can stop fighting there. In fact, just whatever. Get rid of you. There. Put that there. Get the enchanters then. Click this super fast. Nice. Okay. Now, what are we putting in here? I think the Witch Doctor, and let's get rid of the Mage. I might regret this. And then send you guys to the fishing pond. No, what? I messed up. Okay, my bad. Put you three in there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we need more potions. All right, so I'm putting their amazing prowess to use in a battle against fish. And we're about to fill this battle up with zombies. Yeah, here we go. There they are. Tons of zombies. Oh, we're guaranteed to get all the fish as soon as they spawn. The prompt I don't think I'd want to do, but I think showing text saying like you closed it would probably help because a lot of people seem confused by that. This isn't good. This is probably the best of them. Let's take that one. And then maybe try to hire the adventurer. Yeah, nice. We got it. Okay, we just don't really have a use for them. I guess we could send them into the jungle as well. Have two parties going here. Yeah, we should still be able to win this. We need more loot. We need more potions in particular. But I should probably manually manage this for a bit. Are they both able to win? I'd be kind of surprised if they couldn't win. Oh, the Witch Doctor needs to survive for long enough for zombies to get summoned, though. As long as that thing dies... Oh, no. No, no. Didn't work. I'm gonna die. All right, let's start that again. That's a shame. It's a real shame. Can I get an upgrade for them? Yeah, that. Shield hardening. I don't even think that helps them. I think it's a bad ability. Increase the maximum damage reduction % of shield bash. Yeah, it's probably never going to matter. But as long as one enemy dies in there, I think they should be okay. Is one enemy going to die? Okay, there we go. So one died, which means they're all going to die now. I think that's all it takes for the Witch Doctor to go nuts. Alright, we practically filled up the farm. Looking good. Already 83 minutes spent. Nice. Yeah, it's only about 2 hours long. Maybe like 90 to 100 minutes if you're paying attention and you're pretty good at it. So it's not a super long demo, but it's longer than I'd say most demos probably are. All right, we've had a lot of money I've just been sitting on here. Oh, both of these are so good. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, these are both really good too. Crop variety. Oh man, crop variety is like the greatest one. This I'm gonna re-roll. Go for armor. Yeah, nice. Okay. Okay, the run is off the ground. Took a little bit. I'm feeling good. Dump some of those in there. We should be filling up the fishing pond. Oh, it's already filled. All right, let's send you over there next. Lethality. Increase damage dealt or inspiration. I like inspiration. Spicy cooking. All right, go to the fishing pond with your new spicy cooking. Oops, I should have done that. All right, they're gonna kill everything really fast. We already know this. I'm gonna ignore all of those and get a different thing. Let's go to loot magnet. We actually don't really need the loot right now. We will. Oh, they didn't get a lucky roll anyway. Glowy fish, yes. Alright, I need some potions in there. And one more. Good. Alright, cool. Send them back into the jungle. I wonder if they could take on the next location. Yeah, nice. Alright, what should we get next? Frenzy. Using Spore Cloud, chance to use it on another enemy? Yes. Okay. And more mana. I like it. I like that too. Oh my god, we gotta sell some of these things. Oh, we're getting tons of loot. Tons of loot. Hey, Spherophoria, how you doing? Welcome in. Thanks to the raid. This is an easy win. Looking forward to... Well, I don't know about easy. We're 16 minutes away. 15 minutes away. Yeah. We are testing challenge mode. I put in the difficulty track. So now there are, I think, 20 levels. So level 4 is you get slightly less loot from battles. So we're trying this out and seeing how it feels. How is your stream? Also, what are you working on now? I feel like there's always a new answer. So yeah, we're just playtesting right now. That person wants a red potion. Go get it. Oh my god. Some of this stuff is crazy. Actually, all of these are crazy. I think I'm gonna go with the rogue. Alright, let's send them into the next location. Can they win? We can only have 3 adventurers per battle now. And this is tough. I think I'm gonna... This is an unusual pick, but I'm going to go with Axe Fish. Building a neural network training framework from scratch to scan barcodes. Today was about adding some training targets to make it a little more robust. Also, I don't know if I asked this, but do you have a need for that? Because I know you've kind of constructed needs, and that's totally fine. But is this something you plan on using regularly? Is it a problem you encounter frequently in your life? Or is it mostly just for fun? Oh my god, all this stuff is nuts. I want to keep stock of stuff in my fridge. I see. And is the barcode scanning going to be like the Amazon Go stores where it's something sort of as it enters your fridge, it gets scanned somehow? Or is it something you're going to have to like manually scan? Hey, Wanakis. Scan it manually. Okay. I was just curious. You're going to make like a... So around here, I don't remember where you live, but I don't think it's where I live. But there are automated tolls on the highway, and they scan license plates and then like send a bill to the house. And there's like probably a bunch of cameras and redundancy built in, and yeah. Oh boy, I'm gonna try fish give gold. You know, let's take that, and let's send these into the fishing pond for a sec. They're getting more than enough loot. It'd be sick to do it automatically. It would be pretty cool. And if you really benefit from this, I guess you could always take that as a next step. I don't know to what level that would be an investment. Probably pretty crazy. Oh man, okay, this run is really picking up. Oh my god, pumpkins. Pumpkins! Somebody just say pumpkins? Oh yeah. Yeah, this run's going nuts. We're getting so many battle perks. It really does help. Oh, another one? Frenzy level 2? need that yet. Yeah, let's send them into here too. I need more, yeah, like weapon shop displays. Yep, yep. Game looks so polished. I miss how you said you were managing difficulty scaling. There's a roguelike element. Do the roguelike inputs get adjusted to be harder? So I'll show you. I can't. Oh, I could go back to the title screen actually. Yeah. Okay, let me show you in the document at least. It's easier to show you there. So here's how it's going to work. Each level will build on the last one, except for the tutorial. So in level 1, that's what this should be, is level 1. You're only going to start with 1 adventure rather than 2. Then every level thereafter is also only going to start you with 1 adventure. And then we keep adding on like more and more difficulty for each of these. So right now I'm on the less loot level. So I also have all the other constraints, like town perks cost more and stuff. And some might sort of indirectly impact these roguelike things that show up, but mostly it's going to be the meta perks that you get. So I'm at 54%. I'll probably win in the next like 10 minutes. If you're going to stick around for that long, I could show you this. Otherwise, I could speed this up and show you now. With the Balatro decks, kind of. I have not played a lot of Balatro, so I'm not too familiar. I played for about half an hour. But it might be similar to that. Yeah, we are getting some good stuff here. On perk for this. I'll get more max fish. Yeah, every time I harvest everything from the pond, I should get a good chunk of money as well. Yeah, nice. We can sell all these things now too. And someone wants crossbows. It's me. I want crossbows. Imagine if it took a picture of the person playing and then made a 16-bit sprite out of them. That'd be so cool. It'd be such an invasion of privacy. We'd ask for permission, of course. Oh, well water's like one of the greatest upgrades I could have gotten. Yeah, in fact, it kind of makes me wonder if meta perks are going to be too strong. Or if I'm just getting lucky this run, I can't tell. Okay. I think I'm just getting lucky. I think there are some very, very good things being offered. Oh, I'm losing this run. Oh, send him back there then. Yeah. They want red potions? I don't have red potions. But I can get them. Just wait until I have enough mana. There we go. Alright, show me the red potions. Another battle perk. Okay, no, this is just a stupid level of power at this point. There are the red potions. Do we have any slots for that? Yes, we do. Put those down on the farm. Turn that on. Oh my god. We're at 7 fish. We never got extraction. Yeah, okay, they're gonna get that. Let's get... There should be another twist pretty soon. Nice. Except for they never got the red potion. Now they're getting it. Nice. Okay, let's turn that off. And dump some of these in there. Okay, yeah, this is going faster than I thought. We need more potions. I don't have the mana for it. There are the potions. Put one more down there. Should fill in most of the slots. It did. Good. Still need more. Okay. Alright. Level 9 rogue. I feel like they can just tackle the next location. Are they winning at practically full life? Yeah. How long is it taking them? 18 seconds? Okay, let's try them at the next location. Maybe they can win. None of this is good. Let's reroll. That's really good. I don't want any of that. I'll take that one. Not super happy about it. Oh my god, the apartment through the roof. Yeah, they're winning. Cool. How many fish do we have? 12? Still not a crazy amount. Get those. Sell that. Sell some of these things. Good. These are all bad. Doesn't matter what I pick. They're all bad. Take that one. Okay, what are we looking at here? Whoa. Okay, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I gotta scale this down. This is too powerful. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win this fight in the final area now, and like easily win it. I don't expect my characters even gonna take all that much damage. Okay, well they are taking some, but yeah, I think they're gonna win. None of this matters. Yeah. In fact, these can get bumped up to the next level too. Wave 3 of 3. We have 2 adventurers alive. I think we just need the rogue. Oh, wait, no, there's Mushy. You revived yourself. Yeah. They're just... This is too much. Enemy power and health multiplied by 40%. It's like... It's just stupid levels of power. Alright, we're about to win. Yeah, I can turn this off. We can't even sell all these things. Yeah. Make customers move faster. I also got a loot magnet. We don't need anything at this point. Just max customers. Customer speed, sure. I don't have slots for anything. So we're about to win. We're at 97%. I think this was a fantastically lucky run. Look at all these things popping out. You can't sell it all. Yeah, there. Wow. Business succeeded. All right. Let's take a screenshot of that. That was even faster than the other run that I did. 32 minutes versus 30. And that was with, what was the latest thing? Less loot or something? So we got 9 perk points from that. Okay, so anyway, I don't know if you're still there, Spherophoria, but this is where we can now increase the difficulty level to level 5. But we also got some more perk points. Okay, yeah. We also got some more perk points. So I was running with these 3 things selected. Now I could put my 10 perk points into something else, or I could refund them, and I have 28 that I can put wherever I want. Man. Yeah. This is part of the same challenge run. It's part of the same mode. So now what I would do, like let's say I pick, I don't know, this and this. Oh, I can't afford that. Okay, hang on. Let's say I pick that and that. So now when I start a new run, I'm going to start with an expanded armor shop, expanded warehouse, and the quick move menu. So I'll start a level 5 run, and now it's like a brand new town. And you can see my armor shop has 4 slots there instead of 2. And yeah, so now I would go through this run with these perks and see like, did that work? Even if I lose, I'll still get something. Maybe not enough to afford another perk. Wait a sec, why do I have 10 left over? Is that a bug? Oh, it's my old perks. Okay, I see. Over your entire lifetime kind of go up. Yeah. Yeah, so by the time you get to the difficulty level 20, you've probably unlocked like most of this tree, I'm guessing. So this is the big change. This is what we're going to be playtesting this week. And I coded, well, I didn't even code. This is the first time I vibe coded a metric server, which is really just a fancy way of saying a single API endpoint to take JSON files in and save them to disk, well, to a database. So in the database, I will eventually have a bunch of runs with people's save files in here. And the save files have a bunch of things like what did they choose? How fast did they win? And I can analyze these to see like, are people playing the game? Are they going up in difficulty? Do they stop when they hit level 3 or level 12? Or are they going all the way to level 20? And I guess this keeps track of playtime too, but only to beat the run. This is a fake save file, so it's at 1 and 1.5 seconds. That's not possible. But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm really excited. I am going to do my best to launch this week and see what people say. But that is definitely all for now. I've been streaming for a long time today. It's been what, like more than 6.5 hours? Yeah, it's been almost 7 hours. So let's go find someone to pass the raid on to. Yeah, I'm having fun playing these though. Oh, hey, Fiormund is on. Let's go raid them. They rated me the other day. Let's pass some love back. Are they still... Oh, no. Someone just said, have a good night. I don't know if that's because they're leaving or because the streamer's leaving. Well, they're doing some coding stuff. Let's just pass it on anyway. Analyze all of our playstyles and judge us. As you can see, Sinistello is bad at the game. All right, yeah. Like I said, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you being here. I'll be back online tomorrow just for the morning, and we're going to do some more content tweaks and maybe like one playtest run. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. And see you next time.